and crap. Useless at this game. Meg? Okay. Oh, what? TikTok. If your team composition is crap, change it. I want to mark that. You cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect to win. You must change. And we don't have a tank again. I'll do it.
Every now and then you see those clips of Overwatch and you just remember the pain. We're back! Howdy guys. Oh, good to be back. 2 weeks of doing fuck all on stream. This is probably the longest I've been away in a long time. I live indeed. Shocking, I know. How we doing, man? It's been a minute. Hey Harley, hey busy birdie. Yes indeed. Yeah. Doing this the whole night for the last 2 weeks was great for avoiding the heat, but good God, it put me out of whack. So I'd get to like now and I'd be passed out or about to just like realistically I probably should have just flipped the script and just streamed when I got home, but then you're making a racket at 6 in the morning when everyone's still sleeping, so it's kind of doomed either way. Or sick. I do live amazingly somehow, some way. How we doing, man? So how it was yesterday? Yeah, it's that time of year. There's just no joy in working in that bloody heat. I fell asleep on Orsic. Well, very soon you can do that very thing for real. And my practice roll today, 18. Y'all are fucked. Ooh, dear. Got that ready. Bloody cold. Send it this way. Oh shit. It's yuck. Got a nat 20. Uh-oh. All right, so just going through our checklist here, make sure everything's up and running. Bear will be in here eventually. We got no Oni again tonight. So I was debating whether or not, honestly, it's just like to keep holding off again, but it's just like the longer we keep putting off the sessions, it's just harder to get everyone back into the roll of things, and it's like, nah, we got to do it. So I'll take control of Oni and try not to get him killed. My practice rolls were shit. All right, let's try the power dice. 12, okay. It rolled up, it went from 12 to 2, and like it was sitting on the 20 and rolled back to the 12. It was like, that could have been nasty. Got a nat 1. Oh, dear. It never bodes well, does it? Sorry guys, I'm just get back to the whack of things, just remembering. I know it's throwing me off, it's just music. better. Excuse me. Did 10 rolls, only 2 were high. All right, let's roll with advantage. 19 and an 8, that's pretty good. So we're going in. 18 and a 10. The fuck is that? That's a 5. The 5 is faded. 5 and a 19. Y'all better hope I don't get advantage tonight. You're in real trouble. I think advantage would have saved me. That's why, like, my current guy that I've built, that I can't wait to play him. I've got him Akira, my little green kobold of doom and destruction, who hits like a fucking truck. He has so many bonus actions that he can do. I can put disadvantage on all attacks against me, or I can give everyone advantage against an enemy in front of me. And then I got all my spells and all sorts of good shit. So it's like, for a paladin, fucking dangerous. And he can go from 3.5 feet to 10 feet tall. It's a nasty little fucking kobold. I can't wait to play him. Just for argument's sake, like, say I'm playing my Akira. I go, bonus action, I do my Draconic Cry, get advantage. 15 plus the sword, that'd be a 22, so that definitely hits almost everything. And a 20. Dirty 20. I love to play my other, but I'm legit gonna cry if Bass dies. Yeah, it's always that first one. I don't know how many games you've played, Harley, but you have that when you get into like a serious campaign, that first real character, like it sits there. Like as much like I haven't thought much about Rava lately. That's the guy. Finally, our games are back on tomorrow as well. Like as cool as he was, like I think when I made him, especially like being the absolute first, I didn't know what I was doing with him. I had an idea he was just going to be a tank, and then I got in there and it was just like it was kind of gel, and then I multi-classed into Warlock, which yeah gives me ranged options, all sorts of shit. But it's just yes. At some point I may just instead of just letting him die, I may just retire him. The first death is the hardest apparently. Well, yeah, before we stopped our games like this session or two prior, we killed a bunch of guys who tried suckering us, and was their sorcerer took off, hit us all with a fireball. I went down. Like I thought that was the end of me. Everyone else got stabilized. I was left till last. Is just like could have gone so badly. That's right. Flying away, I took out the leader before they let loose the fireball. Because 2 of them took off, I blasted the other one and he just fell out of the air. But yeah, that fireball. Not pretty. Definitely not pretty indeed. It's Bob! The man, the myth, the legend, the handsome, the only, the sleepy Bob. Hey, man, thank you for the support of 38 months. Fuck me. Where's it gone? Just, what, 12, 24, 30? Yeah, it's over 3 years now. How we doing, man? Good to see ya. Which reminds me too, gamers, has anyone been playing that Pal World game yet? That's sleepy. I decided to pick it up yesterday, and then today I was playing it. Me and my brother joined a server. It's a trip. Playing Pokemon with guns, but you have like the arc crafting system in it. It makes it a survival game. It's very light on the survival aspects. Like there's no like, even though we have a city, there's no like real dangerous like where there's no terrible rains or anything. My favorite Pokemon is people. Yeah, I've seen that. No, people abusing the shit out of it. Now I want to look at it. Well, apparently, it's coming to consoles. If it hasn't already, it will shortly. And this kind of pissed me off. I bought it on Steam yesterday, and because I've played it for over 2 hours, can't get a refund because it's free on the Game Pass. So I'm a little pissed off. There's no wording or anything about it. It was just there. Which is not very fun. Sorry, pals. But yeah, the game, yeah, it's simple, it's weird, but I'm digging it. Just Xbox Series so far, yeah. Yeah, I spent like a good number of hours playing this afternoon after going from work. And it's kind of a trip having, like, most survival games, like, you've got to farm for forever doing all the work, or like in Ark, you can get a mouse that helps you speed up, farming materials, but then you got other problems with that. But it's kind of nice, like, just having your pals there, and then, like, a pal goes and, like, you just put a building down, and then they'll just, like, the schematic for it, and they just go over and build it. And they do all the farming. If there's any wood and materials around, they'll go pick them up. And it's just like, I can get used to this. It's like having a clan without the pain in the ass aspects. And it was kind of funny, this morning, or not this morning, like when I first got on today to play it, I was playing offline, and you have like raids, so like random NPCs come in and attack your base, and like this, like a couple of dudes came in, like some demon dogs, and like I had like 10 pals in my base, and it was just like, it was like a nuclear explosion where they came in. It just went, everyone just got smoked. I was just like, I could get used to that. Apparently I haven't even got to the good stuff where you can have sheep, and they can have like mortar, not mortar in place, it was like sandbags with big, like big machine guns, and they can like just defend the pass. It's like, okay, that's cool. I can get into it. A Steam standard policy, no refunds on games over 2-hour playtimes. Yep. It's bullshit. Do you watch any of the videos I share with you throughout the week? Unfortunately, no. Like I said, I've just been out of whack. I haven't done anything. Apart from like the games I've been playing last day or so, I haven't done anything lately. I've just been like, I've been going to work in the middle of the night, coming home and sitting here like a lump till I fell asleep. But I'm finally, like, last day, like, getting back into the whack. So I'll check them out. We've got but I played a bunch of Minecraft and X4. No idea what X4 is. Minecraft, eh? What advantage you can capture people's power, and since they consider powers, you can butcher them. Yeah. That's like the trending videos of that are going around now. I'm a bit of the second bit. I love the ghost concept. All right. What do you say? We switch this category over. We start getting ourselves set up here. All right. Boom. Okay. So we are switched over. Excellent. Pause that. And we'll jump into party chat here. Hello, dude. Happening, birdie.
Oh, I am not looking forward to what my roles have in store for me.
Hello.
Hey, dude. X4 Foundation is a space sim game, eh?
I am echoing on someone.
I didn't hear it.
Me?
I did.
Oh, hang on.
I didn't hear any echoes.
Yeah, I did.
Hold on. Also, hi.
Okay, just bringing up my notes.
Wait. Oh. There we go. It is on.
Thank God I have last session committed to memory because I forgot to write down what happened.
Well, shit.
But I remember what happened.
Yeah, we beat the
Okay.
dragon and got all the loot. Is what happened.
Nope.
We wish.
Yeah, Z spoke up. Z spoke up, summoned the wolf, and then we were in Russia on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
If only you could.
If only Z's actually mentioned it.
I didn't catch any of that, Harley.
I said if Z would mention it to us, because we still don't know about the wolf.
That is true. Out of curiosity. That's cocked. Good little
I
practice
was
rolls.
gonna roll my regular dice, but now
We play my Stellaris. I can say. Stellaris is fun.
I'll
It
still back
is.
at dice somewhere.
All right, then.
Currently,
Keep.
currently enjoying toxoids.
Toxoids are fun. I tried out the amphibian races you can play in it. It's pretty good.
I just like the space dragon.
Of course you like the
I
space
do have
dragon.
the game. I just don't have
It
any
is.
DLC for it, and I only spent like a couple hours at most. I think it was.
God, DLC lists Stellaris. I tried playing that on the PlayStation.
I
It is
got
not
it for
fun.
free on GOG. So.
Also, every time you finish speaking, there's like an extra sound comes to it. It's like almost like you're breathing into the mic or something.
I probably
Or it's a
switching
fan.
over. I mean, I do have my air conditioner on, but
No,
I think it's just the way I have my mic.
maybe that's it. Because it's that kind of muffled sound. And there's Bear.
Hey, Bear.
Hey there.
She's probably going to be muted for a while because I think I can still hear Bobby running around.
No. Wild child.
Very. But he's almost walking
Yeah,
everywhere now.
He
Well,
said we
Oh,
spoiled
God.
wild child in April.
Hey everyone. Yes, I have a very live wild child. So
I'm
yes,
going
I'll
to
probably
spoil
be
it
muted
when I
quite a
watch it.
bit.
It's okay, doll.
I'm gonna spoil him when I see him. I've already told
Do not
Marcy you
laugh.
have to stop me.
You settle
I'm
down.
brave.
You drink your bottle.
That was loud.
Alright, hold on.
I'm glad I kind of have like everybody at kind of like a medium level, so it's not too loud for me. Even though I have my volume completely up. Just blast out my ears. Oh, I did do something not so fun today. I dropped a freaking glass lid on my foot.
Well, that wasn't very fun.
No, my foot's already bruised. Like it's one of those thick like pan lids that's just thick glass. And I dropped it on my
Lovely.
foot. Or like asked me, did you break it? I'm like, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would know if I did, but I
Well,
don't think
it looked
Like,
glass,
it-
babe, so.
it is glass.
Funny that.
Very heavy.
My maid is getting everything ready for us.
I just sent the Steam link for that game in Twitch chat.
Ah, cool. Get that ready. Get my
That's
last
the wrong
one.
app I want to open. There we go.
And let's get this little bit.
Okay, at least that one was better than the
Yeah.
other ones.
It looks a lot like Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm.
Too bad they abandoned the console version of that, though. That was actually good.
I haven't played Elite Dangerous in forever.
I bought it on PC. I bought it on Xbox, only for them to months later discontinue support to
Oh, lovely.
it.
Of course.
No. That's always fun, right?
Hmm.
Hey, Galaxy. Your brother's missing another one.
Hi, Angel. Yeah, he's slacking.
Mm-hmm. I'll be surprised if he actually even pops into chat tonight.
Oh, he's a busy boy.
Mm.
If I had to venture a guess, it's probably because of work. Doing pretty good. How about you, buddy?
I'm okay. I got a bruised foot, but I'm okay. What was funny is me and my coworkers the other night, we were waiting for our truck to show up, only to find out an hour or so before we had to close, truck wasn't coming. They were gonna come in the morning. I'm like, okay, well, fine, fuck you guys too. Which just means later today, when I go to work, I gotta unload truck carts. It's gonna be fun.
Alright. I do believe I'm ready to go. Doing good. Glad to hear it.
Ooh. I'm already on it.
Oh, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Okay. You're good to go, Bob?
Of course.
Oh, hell to the yeah. Oh, not that one. We got old school. That's the first section back.
For like the first like 15.
Oh, it's old school for me now. We're only 27 episodes in.
Alright.
Alright then. So, when last we met, fucking God knows how long ago at this point.
I think
Y'all.
2 weeks ago.
It feels like a million years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially with being away from stream this long, it feels way longer.
Mhm.
So, y'all, after convening at Hallenstadt, had to fucking remember where you were on the map. Got yourselves organized, situated, learned a bit more about the area, what you're walking into. Got yourselves a guide. I think I've got the name here somewhere. Where is it? Wasn't it? It was Frida, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Frida. It was a green Dragon Ball. Sorry. Yeah, so get yourselves a guide. Start making your way through the mountain passes. On this don't have to 2-day trek. Made it through without too much issues. And then on the final night before the day prior before reaching your destination, you bedded down for the night. And through some good rolls on your part and terrible rolls on mine, you've avoided some very big issues. And narrowly avoided losing your ballista left out in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
But you all came to fresh, bright, cold as shit. Because where you are currently, as you all begin to prepare yourselves for the day and you're doing your head, the door opens up, you're looking around. A chilly fog is beginning to permeate through the air, obscuring a lot of vision. You can still make out some things in the distance, large bodies, that kind of stuff, but there's a chilly fog to the air right now. Very, very cold, which will probably slow your travel a little bit. But the day is yours. What would you guys like to do? You see many of the soldiers, they've gotten themselves, they've all sorry, get my brain back in order. They've all rugged themselves up in like heavy leathers and coats, and they've been sharing that god awful flask around again to warm themselves up a bit. Not looking forward to the day's journey. Also pushing the horse ass end back out of the fort, because if you left it outside, that horse was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
But they get that situated, connected. The horse is looking pretty rough too. Just haggard, worn down. You rug up a horse as much as you want, that hair is very fine. And wet. But yeah. Getting yourselves situated, ready for it. Are you wanting to go straight ahead to the fort? What do you guys want to do? Best you can tell you.
Like
Well,
a
continue
day's
on.
travel. We're still like a day's travel away from it, aren't we?
At least.
You think so?
What? Yeah, like at least a day's travel or whatever. We're not like close to it.
I'm just trying to remember correctly. I'm pretty sure today was the day when, if you traveled about half a day, that's when you would arrive at the fort. So you aren't too far away. A couple hours by foot. You still was currently situated in between the ravine. That was a little bit wider with enough space to put the fort in and whatnot. But yeah, on foot, half a day's travel. So you're looking at about 3 to 5 hours.
Okay.
Bob, I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, I said might as well travel on.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think I kind of want to feed the horse first.
do what's the horse?
'Cause I want to feed the horse because I do have feed on me.
Okie dokie.
All
The
right.
horse eats a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry, Bobby fucked up my phone, so I had to sign out and sign back in. So I probably just jumped in on someone. So if we're only half a day walk out, how far out would we be for, say, a bird to fly?
Yeah.
For a bird to fly on foot.
Well, on foot. A bird's not on foot.
No, I'm trying to convert it using the power of imagination and then converting that into American mathematics. Because y'all are fucked like that.
American mathematics is the hard part of the conversion, though.
Pretty much.
I'm
The
sorry.
hard part
our
is if it's an
shit's
unladen
blurred.
swallow or not.
It's a South African swallow.
African or European?
Just checking my notes here. Bear with me a second.
Didn't we say she flew 30 miles per hour? Because she's technically supposed to be, what, a hawk or a falcon?
If you're thinking about
Luna. Thinking
Luna,
about Luna.
yeah, she's 30 feet per.
I think I worked it out in the space of an hour. They can fly about 10 kilometers. But wait, no, that's not right.
That doesn't make sense. But
No.
No, it was.
If it's 30 feet per round, it'd be. Well, what's.
So
300
It'd be
in a minute.
300.
yeah, 300 feet in a minute. That's right, Bobby. So 300 feet in a minute, 10 minutes. That's 3,000 feet. Bob, how many miles is that?
About half a mile. Or a little more than half.
Yeah, a little more, because half is like 2,000 and something.
A mile is 5,280.
See, that makes no fucking sense to me, honestly.
I don't know either.
Like, a meter is 100 centimeters. A kilometer is 1,000 meters. Simple math. But anywho, I'll go back to my notes here. I'm pretty sure I had it. If not,
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Yeah,
discontinue
we
it.
were talking about it a while ago.
What was it?
Ye-
3,000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
So it's
3,000.
roughly about 91 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Oni.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice to Luna.
We will.
We are. We haven't sent her out yet.
She looks like chicken.
Don't let Bob near her.
Well, the thing is, you can send the bird out, but for Zeke to see through it, it's only about 100 feet.
well,
But
that's
yeah, I'm
Oh, well,
covering the
okay.
bases. So I understand where you're going with the beast bond. So let's say, fuck it, I'm gonna make up a number. About an hour of flight, because I'm getting my brain back into it. So about an hour's travel for a bird.
to the fort.
Yes.
So we'd have to go a little bit a bit more closer, so probably at least another
Yeah,
2
we'd
hours.
wanna-
probably could.
We'd want to go a bit closer. Now, I'm not talking about Luna because the thing is, she's, with Oni. I can touch a willing beast, so if I can find a bird or something that, or if we can maybe turn Bob into a bird. I mean, Z. We'll turn Z maybe into a willing bird. And I'll touch Z, and then I can. I've got beast sense, and then I can see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. But I've got that for only up to an hour.
Oh, Bob can't be a flyer yet, so
Bugger.
not till level 8, I'm pretty sure.
Well, okay. Well, that does ask the question. If I do use Luna, can I do that? If she's willing to.
So what's the
It
range?
just says a willing beast.
A willing beast. Just read out the description for me again.
You touch a willing beast. For the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. And continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses. While perceiving through the beast's senses, you gain the benefits of any special senses possessed by that creature, though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings.
What's the duration?
An hour. It's a concentration spell, and it's up to an hour.
Okay, so it's basically temporary find familiar. I'd say, yeah, you could do it if only one person is looking through the bird.
What? Just a little bit of a thought experiment here. I have the alter self ability. I have the alter self spell. Now, what limitations does that have on it?
I believe.
Because I can change my appearance, but yeah.
Pretty sure alter self is like basically disguising yourself as like if you're a dragonborn, you can look like a human, even though you stuff like that. Just let me just double check. You assume a different form, you cast a spell, choose one of the following options. Wait, is it the right spell? Alter self, yeah. You can be aquatic adaptation. Change your body to aquatic environment, spreading gills, webbing, okay. Change appearance, height, race, or facial features, sounding a voice. Appears a member of another race. Natural weapons. Okay, so you can change like small aspects of yourself and like sort of give the illusion that you are of another race or something like that, but you can't turn into animals directly.
I just realized that because there's a thing here. If you're bipedal, you cannot use this spell to become quadrupedal, or for instance.
Yeah, that falls into the territory of polymorph.
Yeah.
Well, just bring this up really quick. Up. I need names. Aha. Let's see. Okay, so the Dragonborn, Broadast, the big red guy, bulky, handsome, swaying with charisma, manages to get the reefing and clearing much of the snow. Gets to the ballista, hitched back up to the horse. They had to actually take an axe and smack the sides of the wheels because everything had been frozen over just from the sheer cold. And yeah, but they're all standing ready. You see the shakes and the bits of looking around. You see bits of trepidation in everyone's faces. Yep.
I just realized something. I forgot to put one of my spells up, so I've already done that. But I now have invisibility.
Brendan!
Hello, Bobby.
Sorry.
He's banging on the door.
What's the spell? It's only up to an hour. Probably not useful at this present point.
What's the spell?
Invisibility.
Ah, yes. Only good for you, though.
Is it self? No, it's touch.
That's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I need to refamiliarize myself because invisibility is one spell I've never fucked with. All my guys that I've made want to be seen. Just putting it up. Spell here. Creature touch becomes invisible until spell ends. Its target's burning carrying is invisible. Spells and as a target attacks because the spell. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. The other one I'm thinking of is greater invisibility. That's multiple people you can cast it on. Right. Yep. Good. Yeah. Okay. So, moving forward, are you guys going fast, steady? Do you want to try and stealth this?
I think we should try and stealth this.
Probably would be the best idea.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, stealthy's probably the best way to go. For when we need it further along, I did prepare Pass Without a Trace as well for if we need it. I thought that might be a smart idea.
Well, I do have my Boots of Elvenkind on, so I don't
For sure, Boots of Elvenkind helps with like people
make
hearing
no
you,
sound. Yeah, it's no sound regardless of the surface.
but you are part of a large group moving through a valley.
I'm stomping as hard as I can.
I've got to go. Bobby's carrying on. I shall be back when I can be. I'll be
Okay, that's
listening,
right,
but I can't be much help at the moment.
It's alright. Hopefully he'll settle soon. Alright, well then, if y'all are stealth your way through this, I need a group stealth check. And I'll roll 4 bear to save her the trouble.
That's
Actually not
28
terrible.
with advantage.
I got a unnatural
bad.
20.
Dirty 20, nice.
Yeah,
Alright, I need
dirty
to
20, that's the word.
roll for Zeke, who has disadvantage. $15, okay.
Oof, that's nice.
Damn.
Got lucky on that roll. Alright, bear.
I got lucky on mine. Only because of my advantage on that one.
Okay, 12.
I remembered to use it this time.
Okay. I'll roll for the group and the horse. So we got 12 people in the party, plus a horse. Natural 21 on that one, so that counts for 2 successes.
Nice.
Ooh, pretty low. Ooh, not great on them. Ooh, natural 1, that counts as 2 failures.
Oof. Cancelled out that 20.
Ooh, okay. And the last one for the horse and cart. Oh, I thought that was a 1, it was 11. Okay. Not bad on the average. But let's see how this goes. Okay. Loaded dice. Not what I was looking at. Alright, you begin making your way, trudging through this pass, and the bloody fog coming through these airs just really doesn't help, but in many ways, actually, yeah, it does help obfuscate you guys a little bit, so it definitely lowers certain DCs, as opposed to a nice cleary sunny day. Uh-oh, Ollie's breaking things.
No.
But
What did you do now, babe?
could be Discord.
Yeah. So pretty much normal then. Right.
Alright. Charging through. First hour of travel, you hear. Actually, come to think of it, who is keeping tabs on the surrounding environment? Yeah. Who wants to roll to basically keep watch as you continue on?
Ooh, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Oh,
God damn.
nice.
I haven't seen Z pull one of those off in a while. Yeah. Making your way through these travels, proceeding along, you definitely see more signs of disturbed snow in impacted areas. Definitely aftermath of the things that passed through the night. Rude, I said it first. Well, Harley, I can't multi if, you know. Sorry. I heard Bob. Okay, where the fuck was I? Making your way through the valley, or the ravine. Much of disturbed earth. Yep, okay, back on track. Trudging your way through for the next hour. It is pretty slow going, especially trying to move stealthily, not make too much noise with the horse and cart as well. Every now and then you hear the squeaking of a wheel. I know, buddy, but just shut everything down, restart it. Try that. Actually, like, close apps completely. You're probably have better luck. Yeah, every now and then you get the squeaky wheel of the ballista. Someone goes over and gives it a tap, puts it back in. Is it working now? Alright, put this on pause for a second just so we resolve this. So can you get back in Discord? Okay, buddy. Loading up.
Yeah, she's. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. She's had a lot of problems with Discord lately.
Has she been doing updates?
Don't know.
That's the first thing I'd
so.
look at. Because typically, Discord's meant to work fine. Okay. Well, if it's loading up now, give her a sec. Making your way through for the first hour. Okay. Nothing. Z, you with that natural 20 for 26, Jesus Christ. You do hear like the faint sounds of like rock, like tumbling, like the sounds of shifting and movement higher up between the mountainsides of this huge ravine that you are currently going through in this pass. Nothing. You see every now and then you'll see like the shifting of shadows, but definitely as you guys are proceeding through and then slowly, you definitely don't attract the attention of anything proceeding. But once you're about an hour in, you do notice, kind of like when you first started the day, how much of the ground was disturbed and impacted, like big things moved through. You start coming into an area where you see much of that again, and you start seeing bits of camp supplies and a couple half-torn tents and what looks like was a campfire. Albeit difficult to have in this kind of weather, but looking around this area, being heavily disturbed, you see massive sort of impacts and gouges between the earth, a couple of smears of bloods, and a few side walls there. Like something big, or a number of things were big, were in this sort of ramshackle camp area, and then bloodily left. as you'll come up into this another sort of open space in this ravine, kind of like where you started the day. As you'll approach, you see all this. The soldiers come out, and many of them taking it in as well, and just like seeing the bits of blood all over the sides. Not great amounts, but definitely the earth has been disturbed. Who wants to roll investigation? Just to help me out with this.
I will.
Go for it.
17.
17 will do it. Going through to the edges of this camp and sort of just looking your way through. As you take a few steps in and you see, you know, much of a couple like, I wouldn't say like baskets or anything, like perhaps like satchels have been carried, but like wicker sort of stuff like that. Next to like ramshackle, torn down tents. You kind of step down and you realize that the ground suddenly started to sink where you're standing as you walked forward, and then brushing back some of the snow below you. Not a thick amount. You see a massive gorge through the actual earth itself underneath the snow, with like a fine tip point in one section. You follow it back, goes off to another section, to another. It was like 3 giant claws disturbed that earth. The size of just to give you a general idea, the length of the claw is about, well, one of the claw marks from tip to like the beginning of the base, close to 5 feet long each. Here she is. Is it working, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. So you're all standing there, observing this camp of death. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep going?
If it's
I
all-
think really...
Oh,
You go.
no, you first.
I was just going to say I don't think there's really much we can do here.
Not really, no. It's whatever happened, best you can tell, during the night. You see, the bits of blood have already like formed almost into ice. Like there's like almost like a thick layer of ice has formed over these blood smears. So it was definitely at some point during the night. So could have been 2, 3, 4, 5 hours ago. Hard to say. Actually, if you want, you can do a survival check to try and determine how long ago. And that was Takura,
Who
if
has
you wanted.
survival?
Hello? Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Don't worry, I know. I feel it when I say something, and it's just crickets. It's like, yep, everyone's zoned out for a sec. Come back, guys, please!
Still getting back in the groove.
I know, that's my little joke.
Yeah.
Me and them crickets. If you want to determine how long ago that this attack was by everything, yeah, you can roll a survival check.
Yeah, might as well. 30-20 again.
Dirty 20. Best you can tell by how much the snow sort of built up and like the freezing over the ice, and yeah, being an avian type creature, you're used to heights and cooler temperatures. This attack was probably 4 to 5 hours ago.
Would that correspond to about like an hour or so after we were what's it called? How long ago were we attacked by the ogres or whatever it was? When we were all trying to sleep.
No, this one's for giants.
Oh, giants, that's the word.
Well, giant like things, you weren't exactly sure, but you would venture the time kind of lines up between them leaving after Bast's watch. So, if looking around, it looks like they were starting to make camp, get set up, and then death or something.
Would I be able to have a look for any useful supplies?
Sure. Roll investigation.
13.
13. Looking around, you don't find too much. You do find in one of those sort of wicker satchels, a couple layers of like some thick leathers, some pretty frozen meats at this point. You don't know how good they are. You don't find much in the way of coins or anything like that, whatever these things are. Probably don't deal heavily too much in currency. And you do find also kind of a decent sized club with like spikes pointing out of it. That's probably about 3/4 the size of you. So we're a large, bulky thing. Yeah, go Elden Ring with it.
You gonna slow roll with it?
It can be arranged.
I am not taking that. I'm not taking it. Although, oh no, I was about to say they'd probably. I mean, we could take the meat, but
I
maybe
can throw it
make
into
a
the bag
little
of holding.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want, add to your inventory. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, no, wrong one.
Bag of holding.
You find about 10 kilos worth of like frozen fatty meats with like a hint smell of salt.
At least semi-preserved.
Yeah, and you'd imagine anything that lives in this kind of environment, you would have to learn how to keep things fresh to a point. You can't just freeze everything because that doesn't always end well.
Yeah.
Well, in the bag of holding, perishables do not degrade.
This is true.
That is good.
Okay. What would you guys like to do? Do you want to continue on?
Yeah.
Okay.
unless anyone else wants to do something.
I swear I just heard an audible gulp like, oh fuck. Or was someone just drinking?
No, I took a drink a couple of minutes ago, but
I swear I just heard it like the gulp. Like, the fuck? It's okay, Bob, don't be nervous.
That wasn't me, but I heard it too, actually.
I mean, I can make that noise, but it wasn't me.
Alright. Continue on. Given the fact that you guys probably haven't been there too long, maybe 5 minutes sort of looking around, I'll let you just keep those stealth checks unless you want to try again. If you weren't happy with
I'll
them.
keep mine.
Well, it's a
Okay,
group
yeah.
thing. Alright, group wise.
I doubt if I'm gonna do better.
Okay.
I mean, I could do better, but I could do a lot worse too, so...
We can always do worse.
Exactly.
We could all roll a natural one.
Oh.
Oh no.
Alright. Proceeding
What would
ahead.
you even do in that situation?
He'd drop the dragon right on top of us, probably.
That would be funny. Honestly.
What? That sounds more fun. Let's do it.
I've just quickly written a note.
Damn it, Z. Stop being the Lord of Chaos for 1 second.
Is there
I'm a
motif?
chaotic character too. And
Actually, Harley, you were like chaotic to start with, and then you just went super tame, to be perfectly honest.
Hmm.
Because y'all don't let me.
Alright, continuing on. Z, did you want to roll another perception going forward, or who wants to take the next sort of looking out, keeping watch?
I
It'll
believe
matter.
Bass wanted one. I believe Bass wanted to take a roll.
Yeah, I can.
Go for it.
10, I ain't seen shit.
I was actually about to say while that was rolling, if you wanted to assist, I'd give advantage on it.
I can still
Well, I
assist.
can
If you want.
use guidance.
Yeah, I'll let you do it because we get back into the swing of things.
A 10 again.
So who's rolling the who's rolling the guidance?
I guess that would be me, man.
It'd be the same.
Alright, roll that d4.
No. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one, babe.
Oh, yeah, definitely wrong one.
I wish I was wrong.
Eh,
2 for 12.
Still not any better.
no, it's a bit better. It's a bit better than 10.
Does it mean it was hardly like a million miles away?
Yeah, it is pretty quiet.
Mm,
No, it sounds like she's like half a room away talking.
yeah, alright.
Sometimes my headset does that. I don't know why. Even though the mic's like right next to me. Right next to my face.
Weird. Anyway, going on, continue your way through. Another hour into your trek, you don't really notice too much of the way of disturbance or movements. Now, for where you were sort of traveling along, like there was much of the disturbed earth and paths, whatnot. After you left that destroyed camp, it is just fresh snow. Nothing had changed or been moved. Kind of like something was coming through behind you, and then once it got to that point, it was just gone. So, kind of slowed you down a little bit in your pathing, but after another hour of travel, Frida actually turns to Ezekiel. If you want to send your bird out and have a look, now would be the time. And Zeke, in his affluent voice, oh yeah, I'll send the bird up. Yeah.
It
Sounds
sounded
right.
like it was just here.
I say, damn question. Are we about a mile away from the fort? A mile or closer, anyway.
Because we're back in the swing of things and my brain isn't operating in terms of American math, I'm just going to say yes.
Okay, I'm going to use my primeval. Hang on, what was it called again? Features.
Here it is.
Primeval awareness. Tell me if there is a dragon within 1 mile of me. Look up there.
No. Yes, there is.
Okay.
You extend your senses, listening to the sound of the winds, your little noses flare, and yeah, you definitely pick up the sense of a dragon.
Okay. What?
Did you just say?
Everyone need me whispering.
A little bit, yeah, bear.
So, you can keep pushing on for the next little while, or you could probably send your bird up about now. Try your luck.
much search time would we get?
I'd say, rough guess, you'd probably get about 20 minutes of searching.
Do you guys think? Do we want to move a little bit closer, or do you think that's enough?
The closer you get, the more likely you get surprised.
Exactly.
I'd rather we just send her now.
Sort of a group vote. Who wants to go closer? Who wants to stay?
Either way,
I'm
really.
staying.
Yeah, I'm being the smart one staying here.
See?
Oh, I mean, I'll happily go close.
Of course you would. Chaos God. Alright, Terraria.
But do y'all want me to go close is the question.
I guess we'll stay here for now.
Alright, so everyone seems set on staying here. Right.
Okay. Young Jeremy
Are
steps
we-
out. Yeah, I'm happy to stay here too.
A bit. Okay, well, since I take it we are all on board on trying my decent plan. Yes, no, maybe. Am I talking to myself?
I think that's all we're trying. Yeah.
Okay. Rookie question. To do a ritual, what's involved in that, DM?
Ritual casting is basically, you take about 10 minutes to an hour depending on what the ritual says, and it doesn't cost you a spell slot to do.
Right. This second one, let me double check. I think is actually a ritual. Can be a ritual one as well. Let me get to it. It is. It can be a ritual.
Are you able to cast it as a ritual though? Since I think there's a distinction between that.
Yes.
If it has the ritual tag on it, then yeah.
Yes, and it's prepared. That's the difference as well. If it can be cast as a ritual, I've just also got to have it prepared, which it is prepared. It just doesn't say how long it would take for a ritual.
I think I just saw it. I'll bring it back up.
One action in 10 minutes. Right?
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. One action in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have another suggestion. Since I am going to be blind and deaf, I make a suggestion that we put the fort up and that I be in the fort. That way, if anything happens, I am protected by the fort. Is everyone okay with that idea?
Yeah, as long as it's not attacked by anything magical, that's not really concerned.
Hold on a second for a moment. I just want to check something before we.
As a note,
No.
Darl,
Nope. Never mind.
while you're basically using those senses of, you lose your sight and hearing, yes, but you don't lose physical sensations. So if something's coming and somebody taps you on your shoulder, you'll feel it. Remember the weasel, because that's the method I use.
Yeah, I know, but in another sense, though,
It was just saying for the record.
if there's trouble, though, unless if I'm desperate, if I'm desperately needed, yeah, someone can like tap me and I can come back. But if it's something minor and they can deal with it without me, I'm still safe and I can still be scouting. If that makes sense, it just
Well-
gives that little extra bit of protection.
Well,
Is all I'm thinking.
we did discuss this the other week about that spell, that if you come back out of your senses, you can still go back in for the duration of the spell.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, we talked about it just before dinner,
I
actually.
can't remember. I've had so much shit happen since.
Oh, I know. That's my job to remind people.
Okay, well, if I can come in and out of it, well then, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
As long as
it's basically a temporary find familiar, and afterwards, then you'd have to find that beast again or call it back to you to do it.
Okay, well, as long as we set up somewhere, everyone's happy to set up protectively around me, let's get this thing on the road, I guess. And I'm gonna cast it as a ritual,
Okay.
since it won't use a spell slot then.
So are you all trying to like sort of hunker down and find like a secluded spot? Or are you putting up the tower?
I think it would be better to to find a secluded spot first.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the tower
Yeah.
might be a little too much attention.
Yeah.
Especially with us
probably.
Yeah, as a note, you are within a ravine that gets narrow at times and opens up a little bit, but you put a big metal tower in the middle of it, it's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with fog. Okay, who wants to roll a survival check for me to find a good secluded type spot to set up and lay low?
My survival's +4. I can give it a go.
I got a
I'm
3.
6.
You're better. Oh, there
Mine's
you go.
Yeah, you go, Kiro.
Yeah, go on.
Actually, this
girl.
wouldn't consider as mountainous, would it?
Within the mountains, yes.
I don't think it's... I should actually get Natural Explorer too. I set it to mountains.
Me and Kuro just setting up our favorite trains as mountains.
You realize when you are like trudging through the sewers or like in the Underdark, you are fucked, right?
No, those are mountains also.
I have night vision. I'm not totally fucked.
I don't. I'm gonna die. Okay, so
Yeah,
my
a bird
fault.
underground never goes well.
Hey, Terraria. We die together to the end, remember?
Yeah.
A favorite
Okay, so I got
Phasmo
18.
saying, we're gonna die.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's been forever since I played that.
Okay, 18. Not bad, not bad. So it takes you a little bit. You start trudging through the snow a bit more. You do see to your left there's a bit of a dugout to the side of the mountain ravine. It's sort of like digs out like a not a semicircle, but like this like they're kind of like carving out of a wall, and then it like kind of goes. Oh, what's the best way to describe it? Wall's on an angle, you got to carve out, but you still have like part of the angle.
So like kitty corners?
Sure. It's hard to describe. I can picture it, I just can't describe it because I'm hopeless. Okay.
I think I
The
get
side of an ice cream tub, if the top of the ice cream was on an angle and you took an ice cream scooper and dug out the side of it, you still got the angle of the wall, but you also have like an arc of sort of like half dug out of the side. Does that make sense?
Yes.
A little.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grasp and describe in this snowy terrain. But you managed to sidle up in there. It takes a little bit of effort because you're still pulling through fresh, thick snow. The snow is almost about waist height now, and the freezing cold. You managed to hoof it up and get all set up and secluded. Luna comes up. Ha-ha! Ready for the spell. Zeke is strangely quiet during all this as well. It's odd. So it's like you can hear his brain screaming in the beyond, but we just can't hear him.
I could have swore
What
I
a
heard him
shame.
earlier.
And I'm taking his bird and all. And he seems so quiet about it. How weird. I can imagine what it's going to be like when I hear his voice finally.
Now,
Never going to hear, but
now that you're all sort of dug in and secluded, I need a because this will take a little bit to do. I need a group stealth check from you guys, and I'll treat what your total roll is. That will include the soldiers as well. That way I don't have to roll 13 times.
Alright.
That is the fucking fastest I've ever seen you guys do that. Holy shit.
I'm
I'm so,
gonna die.
I'm so
I think
proud.
we're screwed.
27 with advantage.
We're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
15, 9, 27, 5, 6.
I'm
I'm gonna
thinking
roll.
maybe I should cast without a trace.
Zeke still has.
Jeez, guys.
Well, before I roll Zeke's last one, if you want to cast it.
I'm back.
Wait, no, is pass without trace concentration?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. If I could scream, I would. There he is. See, we can hear him. But...
How many times can I use guidance?
as many times as you want.
Oh god.
I just grab Bobo Kuro.
Oh,
I just grab Z Kuro.
In that instance, you can only do one person.
I guess I should grab I'll grab Kuro.
He did roll the lowest.
No, I rolled a
That's
1.
It's a
Wait, Bob got a 1?
Oh my
you got
god.
a total of 6.
Oh fuck! It was a natural 1.
Oh
God.
no!
6s don't
wait.
matter. Pluses
Yeah,
don't matter with 1.
It
No.
doesn't matter.
You still
It wouldn't matter anyway.
Your plus 5.
I roll a d4. 3 from that, so that's 8. 8 total.
A little bit better.
Yeah, you're feeling real stealthy in this ravine of white snow with a little bit of fog and wind, and a bunch of individuals in thick, dark clothing, and a big pink piece of wood. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh,
You
yeah,
never
don't
felt so
think
confident.
Very exposed right now.
Please don't get us killed.
But okay. So he's feeling good, feels spry. Get all
Alright.
set up.
Just
The bird is
just let me
presented.
Just let me finish the other character first.
All right, bird's ready. Do you cast a spell?
Yep.
Okay. The
Sorry.
Why
Nope.
am I the one who's got the hardest?
were you saying something, Don?
You're like, do I cast the spell? And I'm like, yep, I guess so.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like yep, and then so like you're about to go into something. That's okay. Let's go. I misheard. All right. So yeah, cast the spell. Yo, you see like behind your eyes, like you can feel that sense that you could go and look into this bird if you wish, and then. Okay then. So as the bird as Luna starts flying away, you get that little bit of echo in the wind. And you just, at the edge of your periphery, you see this bigger winged form fly up the ravine. And your connection to Luna is lost.
Oh, come off it.
Rolled a natural 20 on perception.
Oh, fuck off. You used your big dice, didn't you?
Nope, little green one.
Bullcrap.
No, actually, my big one's to my left here on the table. You can resummon it.
This is fucking bullshit.
That is the beauty
She's a
of familiar.
familiar. She's not dead.
Yeah, that's the beauty of familiars. They can just come back. She just might have a headache.
Yeah, but the bullshit part is we just did this spell and now like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, you never get the feeling after hearing that and see the thing fly off, like, maybe you weren't that stealthy.
Obviously.
And the smallest of you was picked off.
We got lucky in the sense that the smallest one got picked off and not the rest of us.
But after seeing and hearing that, Zeke starts carrying a bit of snow to start ritually casting to bring Luna back. This will take about an hour to do if you guys want to stay and wait.
We can try again, technically.
Yeah.
How
Does
long?
that mean we redo
Well,
stuff?
I assume it'll take the same amount of time for me to unprepare a infusion and
Well,
replace it with a different one.
that depends. Your infusions, is that a long rest or a short rest? It should say.
Pretty sure I can do it. Hold on. I can infuse an item. I think it's 3 times. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch up to 3 imbuing them with artifacts, infusions, turning them into magical items.
Well, it just said it there, long rest.
Yeah, after I finished a long rest. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Alright.
I'll say, for sake of brevity, because we have been gone for so long, if you did want to change one thing, I'll let you do it.
Nah, it's alright at the moment.
No, we'll just keep sending Luna up, and eventually the dragon will be full.
Well,
That's it.
we do actually have something on hand that might help that a little bit along.
So after, unless there's anything else you want to discuss, after an hour of waiting in this cold, miserable time, the weather does begin to pick up a bit, getting colder and colder, which sucks. But it does help with the stealth a little bit. At least you feel that way.
So, do our stealth perceptions and everything change at all? Because otherwise, that just means if she goes out again, your 20 perception's still going to trump us, and she's just going to get eaten straight away again.
Well, it was only for that. So now that the storm was picked up, many things now that you guys are going to do will probably be a disadvantage. And depending on how long you stay just out in the cold, you may start taking points of exhaustion if you are not careful. So as a note going forward, this is stuff to keep in mind. But after the hour, Luna is recast and brought back. Are you going to attempt that spell again, or?
We'll give it another try, yeah.
Okay. Bird is brought forward. Morning, Mowgli. You cast your spell. And the bird is thrown off. Oh, that was so close. You have no idea how bad that could have just been again. And thankfully, because of a current storm and things being very foggy and windy and cold as shit, certain things don't see too well, as in disadvantage. But taking off and immediately taking flight, Aethra, you extend your senses and you start seeing through the eyes of Luna. You can't so much feel through their senses, but your eyes sort of squint, like just rapidly going into this cold weather proceeding forward. Even though you're a fly, you do understand this to a point. But you know, you have arms and stuff like that to shield yourself, where a bird is heading straight first into this. So it's a weird sensation. But just to make things a bit easier for hearing, I'll just turn that. Actually, I might even just edit that voice. I'll do it later. Imagine that's still going, but just for the sake of brevity, so you can hear me a bit clearer. The Luna takes off. You're seeing through its eyes. You still see much of the ravine as well. Going forward, Aethra, can you you roll a perception check for me? Now I need to, I'll bring up the stats for Luna. Okay, so just roll a d20 and add +4. Unless your perception is higher.
Yeah, my perceptions are +7.
Okay, well, yeah, do that.
Alright, well then it's 26.
Okay, 26. That'll do it. Hey, Jed, what's up? Been a minute, Dave. Okay, so proceeding forward. Fuck it, I'll put it back up for the moment. So with that 26, you're proceeding through. You can see, amazingly, combining your senses with Luna's going through, you can pick up much more detail in the sudden shift of moments, and you can almost zoom in on things from a mile away. You can't understand, you know, the eyes of a flying predator, and perhaps how something else picked off Luna the first time. I can't believe that roll either.
Oh man!
Now you feel like the predator going through the air, and you see the tiniest of snow mouses moving along, and almost instinctually Luna wants to go for it, but then, as ordered, continues forward. About half an hour goes by. In the ways of your flight. Oh, that could have been really bad again. Going forward, and within this ravine, it's been, at times it's been quite narrow, it's been wide enough to get a couple of people through without too much issue. The ravine begins to open up, wider, wider, wider. Just this massive, almost valley. I'd say probably anywhere from 150 to 300 feet across. And you can see, going through the storm, sorry, I was reading chat, I got distracted. Yeah, and entering this as large type valley, and then you see the very furthest reaches of your vision, you see where the valley starts to narrow back out again, continuing on through the mountains. But to your left, you see up on the left side of this ravine, you've seen mountains, you've seen snow. Rarely in your life have you seen a structure built into a mountain side. You see a long pathway going up from the base, the floor of this basin, up to about halfway up the mountain, and then turning, go further up into the tip of this peak area. Flying up, getting a bit of an overview. You see much of this fort, while it has many exposed areas where people can travel up onto and get an overlook and oversight of the areas, you see multiple doors entering into this mountain area. Much as far as you can tell, probably most of this fort is within the mountain itself. And doing a bit of an aerial view, you have a bit of time. Is there anything specific you want to look at first? You have about 15 minutes left, roughly.
Alright, so you said that most of this fort is actually inside the mountain.
Best you could tell. So you have like your main entrance and like walkway going like up to the mountain, ascending to like the main platformed area with like multiple entryways. So best guess, like most of this place has been built into the mountain because it is such a kind of narrow area.
So that main entrance, is that like coming out the side or up the top of the mountain? Sorry, like I don't really.
Okay, so the fort itself, or the entrances you can see, is about halfway up the mountain itself.
Yeah.
Like halfway up the ravine mountainous region.
But is it like jutting out a bit, or is it like built into the actual cliff face?
Well, here's the thing. I'll put in D&D chat so you guys can see, which will help make my life easier too, exactly what I'm talking about. Give me one moment while I bring up the file.
memory. It's just trying to picture it.
Yeah, out of practice. I'll get better. But what you see, where's it gone? God damn it, where's the file? Please don't tell me. There it is. Aha! So currently in D&D chat is what you see.
Okay.
My description is pretty terrible. I've missed a few things, but looking at that, you guys get the idea. And I'll also change OBS.
Well, we've only got 15 minutes left, so... fuck. Alright. I go down and have a look at this entrance. Fuck it. Oh, hold on, actually. You said, like, am I about this level, or am I higher up at this stage?
Looking actually at the picture, that's about, generally about where you are. Maybe 50 feet further back.
Okay. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be much else around. Oh, bugger it. Alright. I'm going to go into look closer in at this entrance point then. If I get eaten, I get eaten. We've been eaten once. We've managed to see this far. Let's just see what we can see.
Okay. Are you just flying in rapidly? Oh, I suppose you could say this out loud to Zeke. Like, do you want the bird to go in rapidly, or because you're the one looking through the eyes, but you can't tell it where to go? So, do you want it to just swoop right in and have a look around, or do you want it to go quietly?
Probably stealthily.
Stealthily? Okay. I'll roll.
Yeah, probably just sort of quietly zip in and just see if it can get a bit closer and just sort of see if we can get a glance in through the door if we can. Just see how close we can get in.
Okay.
Zeke can kill me later.
I'll just roll a d20 for stealth. Yeah, the bird feels pretty confident.
Alright, mate. With that, we may as well just fucking sound a trumpet on our way along.
You could.
Do 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 do. We're here.
But
I don't think anyone have a trumpet.
Hopefully.
the bird feels stealthy
Yep.
and begins swoops on into the front of this. Now, the front entrance, as you can see in the picture, front entrance is wide open. Now that you're heading into the space, can you roll perception for me?
Yep. Dirty 20.
That'll do it. Immediately upon flying into this place, you can see along the outside platforms and the stair areas, so you can see multiple areas of old bodies, bits of armor, weapons from the side. Not palisades. I suppose you would call it racks, where like weapons would be stacked on the outsides for like defensible purposes. All like frozen over and decayed, wood and rotten from the freezing cold and water. Just old, forgotten bodies just left, lying on in. You see a very cold interior, like much of the snow and cool air is blown into this place. You do notice a couple of things in this sort of main area you first go into. You see many tables and chairs all strewn about in different sorts of areas or places. Bowls, cups, whatnot. You do see to the back right of this first room, pots, pans, sort of a washing area. So you get the feeling, oh, look out. raid. Hey, raiders. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Stormy Dragon. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the love. Sorry, we'll just get back to describing the scene. Going into the back of this room. Yeah. So you tell that this area was much, perhaps a commissary area with a nearby kitchen. See, Dave. So flying around, yeah, this is much like a meeting area where everyone would sit and try and eat and warm up, have their sort of dinners, whatnot. Just bring up my floor plan notes if you give me 2 seconds, because I forgot to grab them. Not there. Go up. Oh, don't tell me I put them in the download section, because that's gonna be annoying to find. I have a bad habit of like getting got them. Getting like files like ready and then download it, and then I forget to put them into the correct folder. So, yep, menu. Okay, got it. So, looking at the space right now, currently, it is Dragon. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're streaming well too. But you see multiple tables, rows, chairs. You see about 7 tables total, so definitely though quite a long size as well. So definitely a significant amount of people could be in this area and be fed and maintained. Hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope you have a good sleep. Wow, my alerts were ballistic too. That's not good. So, flying back into this main sort of area from where the kitchen was in the dining area, you do see another entrance leading back outside, and you see 2 staircases, one going up, one going down. You have about 12 minutes left to spell.
2 questions. 1, in that section that I just looked at, did there look like there was any disturbance at all semi-recently?
Roll investigation. So you've gone from general looking to what's in the area to like actively trying to see if anything's been moved or fiddled with.
Another dirty 20.
Damn.
Can I borrow some
A
of those?
lot of those tonight.
Damn, tonight's your night, doll. Bring these rolls tomorrow.
Don't jinx me.
Well, it's hard to jinx like the bird going out and then it's getting snuffed out. Like, I think you're just recovering from it.
I'm hoping so. I've only got a couple of minutes left. I need these rolls.
Okay, so dirty 20. Let's get in the area. You can see signs of disturbance of like chairs being knocked over, a couple things. You do see like some indents on the walls, or like where kind of like you know how like dust builds up around an item and then like someone removes it, you still have like that faint sort of dusty watery mark on the wall. Make sense?
Yep.
You kind of see that in a couple of places, like with couple like stands for like spears and weapons, stuff like that, but not much in the way of just like someone's come in and ransacked anything. Like kind of like this is all disturbed and moved around, perhaps in this general assault, and then kind of just stayed there. So yeah, that's the most you get out of it. Like nothing really has moved too much. Probably because if anything did start making a racket, it probably wouldn't live very long.
Oh, exactly. That's why I'm just trying to see if anything can sort of move. So that shows that there's been signs of something moving.
Yeah. You see towards like the front, almost to the very back wall itself. And actually, I'll put the floor plan for this one in the Discord too. I'll say for narrative purposes, you're describing what you see to everyone in the group, but it will help you as just a little bit get the general idea of the first area you've gone into. It's apparently in the Discord.
Yep.
So if you look at that photo as well, guys, at the bottom right and bottom or 2 bottom rights, you'll see like that faint white line. Those are entrances that lead back outside,
Right.
which correspond to the photo as well. Oh, look out! Men's with a raid. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream.
Okay.
Ugh.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'm not going to be stupid enough to go down unless if we
Mims.
really want to risk me double checking whether the dragon's down there. But
Thank
I
you,
don't
guys. I
really want to
appreciate-
disturb it, so let's go up the stairs.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, guys.
Mm.
They're currently going to investigate a fort. Underneath the fort, or within this fort area, is an adult white dragon. I hope your stream went well.
Did anyone hear Harley at all? Because I didn't.
No, I missed
Nah,
that as
I
well.
didn't.
I barely heard of myself, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Discord decided to eat as the last one.
I can just make you out.
How low do y'all have me?
I can hear her better now, but
I can hear her, but for me, it sounds like she's talking half a room away.
Sometimes, and then sometimes she's really, it sounds kind of okay.
Just,
Yeah, you sound like you're a full house away at the moment to me.
I've got her in doubles. I've got her in double.
do you have like a
double
cable
volume.
plugged into your laptop or something? Maybe the cable is just a bit loose.
It might be.
Because sometimes that happens.
I just fiddled with my cables earlier because somehow the things got switched around.
Well, you're clear as
Well,
day now.
You're really clear now.
I don't know what it is with this thing. It's weird.
I don't know.
I
This is
said
what-
I'm not too keen on going anywhere near it since the dragon took out the familiar.
Right. Okay, so we're agreed. Upstairs.
Did you just say the
Yeah.
dragon took out the familiar?
Okay, flight winged creature.
Yeah.
We're
The thing
assuming
the thing that took out Luna definitely was average kind of size, but maybe just another bird of prey. Nowhere near dragon size. If it was a dragon, you would know.
Yeah, there is no way that thing is being stealthy.
We are near a lot of raids tonight. We are.
But thank you again for the raid, guys. Really appreciate it. Mims, how was your stream?
Okay, so we're agreed. I go up these stairs.
You want to go up? Okay. Just checking my notaroonies.
And in case we didn't get it, I'm going up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. Yeah, it was Bobby White Luna.
Damn it, Bob.
Damn, Bob.
Damn it,
Explains
Steve.
it all. Going up to the top of the stairs, you the Hawk Luna. You have about 10 to 12 minutes left of this your beast spell. Look around this immediate area. Now, this area you've kind of gone into, you see little first initial glance, sorry, little like arrow slits. So light does permeate this sort of top room that you've come into around all the sides. So there is a small modicum of light coming into the space as you come around, almost 180 coming out of the stairs, like going left and looking around. You do see a very large ornate door. 2 doors, actually, I should say. With heavy inscriptions, well, not inscriptions, almost carvings in shape, but very... Imagine like thorns being carved onto stone. It's the kind of general look you get at this massive door that is sealed. And as far as you can tell, that's kind of it for this top area.
Hey, Turtle.
Hi, Turtle.
Didn't one of the I don't know, a guide say something about a sealed door?
Yeah, it's the one that she couldn't get into.
Yeah.
I'm so proud you guys remembered a note.
I usually remember.
Hey, I say that as a joke, but there are times it's just like, holy fuck, they remembered. I actually take pride in this.
I just use Kuro for all my notes.
My note taking lately has been just going downhill. It's only just been what I remember.
This is why I keep the videos and put them on YouTube. Like, I don't care if they get views or anything. It's just so we have a visual record.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to download the next like 2 or 3 before they get deleted. But yeah, so conferring and talking with the others, yeah, she did say there was a room up the top that they could not get into. And just flat around the space there, just sort of looking, you do see a pretty ornate, you're a bird, there's only so much you can see. You do see a pretty ornate handles with what appears to be, you know, a key lock area. But without being there in person to see, it'd be impossible to tell to get through. And that's kind of it for upstairs.
Now, what type of bird am I? I'm like some sort of bird of prey, aren't I?
You're a hawk, I believe.
Now, they have really good fucking hearing, so am I hearing anything while I am here?
I'll just pull up Luna's stats. Oh! Because I actually forgot to read that part. It helps to have the person here who the bird belongs to. Luna has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Okay. Okay, you go.
But if you want to roll, but if you do want to roll perception just to listen, sure.
That'd be a bit rude, though. Perception to listen.
What was that?
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Because. Alright. I don't know if I really want to risk it. This could be a bad idea. Let's stealth it down the downstairs stairs. God, I'm really gonna hate myself, aren't I?
Do it. Do it. Sure, conscious speaking. Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to stealth this non-stealthy bird down the downstairs stairs. So go back down the stairs and then down the stairs again.
We'll just assume that, yeah, you're still telling Zeke, like, hey, tell the bird fucking go down here.
Yes.
So is the bird actually flying around, or is it like land and like...
It's sort of like skimming, so it's not like clawing, making all the claw noise.
Ah, the bird hops.
It's not flapping either.
Yep, the bird hops.
Yeah, like the bird hop.
Gliding.
Sure.
Little gliding bird hobbies.
Okay, roll stealth for me.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Swapping that.
Actually, I should say for stealth, just roll a d20 because she has no bonuses.
Alright, don't fail me now. Oh, fuck off. I told you you'd jinx me.
Which just means if your roll's going bad now, wait till combat, they'll be amazing. Did you save your head, Dax? Yes, I did, actually.
Twice in a row. I thought I accidentally didn't roll because it exited, and then I realized it did roll, and I rolled 2 3s. They rolled exactly the same. So I got a 3. I told you, the non-stealthy. Like me, I just woke up the dragon.
Well, I hope not.
So the bird feeling bright, feeling energetic in this cool wind, even though it's pretty chilly. Starts hopping its way through, looking around, gets back down to the bottom of the steps. Doesn't see anything. So are you continuing to go down to the next lot of stairs?
Should say no with how unstealthy I am, but yes. I think so. I've killed us all.
Probably just killed the bird. Again.
Probably just a bird.
All right, going
Only
down.
you could see my face right now. I'm so glad we're online, because if you could see my face right now.
Okay. Going down to the next lot of steps. You think you're quiet. You think you're good. Does Luna have dark vision? It does not.
That's where our non-stealth comes in. We cannot see in the dark, so we just over.
Pretty much. So, you get the faint sort of outlines of lights in this next space you're going into, but it's just a long, dark corridor. Oh, Roval, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. You don't see anything, but it just, that aspects of light sort of comes down the staircase. It just barely makes out this dark hallway in front of you. Going down just a little bit. You see another staircase going down again to your very right. You start a few more steps down. Looking around. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. Until this, all of a sudden you hear this shifting and shaking coming from below you. Just ever so, maybe a smidgen quieter than what you just heard. But something moved. What do you do? You're currently at the bottom of this staircase. You have a dark corridor in front of you. Another staircase descending down to your right. You can't see almost anything. And you probably have about maybe 7-8 minutes left.
Stand there and listen for the time being.
Go poke it with a stick.
I can't see to poke it with a stick though.
Just don't
He has the holes. A stick for that matter.
But two, I can't even see to find a stick to poke it with a stick.
Why you have a beak?
Blind as hell right now.
Because Jose has the stick.
Was he a stick? Was he on a stick?
And you sit there, just listening. Roll perception.
– 11. You jinxed me. I do not like you no more. I was rolling great until you said something.
Honey, we're married. You're not supposed to like me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but still.
You're supposed to tolerate for instances.
No, it's meant to be a love-hate relationship.
Yes.
I meant to love to hate him.
Now, just how long in this space are you just staying and listening? As a guess.
Let's start with, he said I've got, what, 7 to 8 minutes left?
Roughly.
Let's start with, say, 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay. You're just listening quietly. Now, mind you, this bird, well, lots of feathers. That only protects you from the cold for so long. You don't hear anything, but the bird starts, rapidly turning and looking, kind of listening, those weird bird twitches that they do. Turning the head a million times to look at the same thing. All of a sudden, it starts getting stiffer and your vision goes back to you.
Oops, I froze it to death. Oops.
The last, I'll say this, the last thing you saw before coming out of your vision was the very tip of the beak, beginning to frost, and this heavy thickness of like flakes and icicles is building over before.
All the ways you're gonna die, that's not what I was expecting.
It is.
Oh,
This is a nice dragon.
This is Mama Bear. I'm very, very good at doing stupid things. Whoop. Just erase that part from Ezekiel's mind. Let's not tell him about that bit.
No, we didn't get the familiar.
I just gotta
Frozen to death.
in that right now.
No, he didn't. None of you know exactly what happened because I didn't necessarily tell you that part. So it could be. Oh my God, the dragon got her. Oh my God. Oops.
Insight check.
Roll insight.
Damn it.
You can roll insight. Aethra, roll either persuasion or deception. Your choice.
What was it? Persuasion or deception?
Yeah.
They both suck. So
I say whichever.
Just gotta get above 8.
I got 15.
Okay.
Now we're
Wow. We didn't hear a thing, but apparently the dragon got it. Strange. Zeke is looking there kind of dejected, just kind of staring at you. Like he knows.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
I
really helpful though.
But during this
I
time,
can just see Ezekiel just giving like puppy dog eyes, like you killed her again.
speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
Are you going to hop in?
I'm innocent. I didn't do anything, Coney. I promise.
Right.
She says that, but do we believe it?
Yeah.
Now, during this time as well,
Not only did you get her killed twice, you decided to lie to my face about it.
actually, she lied straight to
Kuro.
Yeah, I suppose he was.
Kuro, not you.
She did say out loud, and he was the only one to call insight.
I didn't say anything.
I haven't said shit.
I am never trusting you with any of my familiars ever again. I believe
You said you
know what?
trusted me in
and
the
Zeke-
first
no,
place.
We're leaving the group. I'm taking Luna and I'm packing.
Don't
You killed her twice.
Don't be fucking late then.
Excuse
Leave
me,
it.
I did not kill her the first time. Some weird bird ate her. I technically killed her the second time, but I didn't the first time.
Bear, you are digging a grave deeper than you could possibly get out of.
You got to admit, though,
Yeah, I
a
know. right?
familiar
It's
to
scary.
freeze.
What do you expect?
A familiar freezing to death is quite a rare thing.
Yeah,
Normally, it's a trap
Thanks.
or an animal or something like. That's
but no.
an odd way to go.
Couldn't have just let her in.
Hey,
Had to
I
kill her
think
again.
that was quite a creative, impossible way to do it. Like,
Is there
Who
gonna
else would
be
be
like a
stupid
bird
enough to
shaped
do it?
just hollow icicle there?
no.
You know what we're gonna do? We'll
give it to Zeke as a trophy.
I'm gonna smash it over your head.
Oh, how dare you smash your own bird?
It's not in there.
Oh, doesn't matter. It was your bird.
Maybe I
And
should
talk
make you
about
lick
me
it to see
being
if I can thaw it out.
cool. Oops.
You're right, I'll give it to Aethra. The trophy to her bird murdering.
Yes. Oh, I will put it
Wow.
up somewhere.
So, as a note too, you are all during this period of close to an hour, you've just been sitting in this little a little bit of an alcove, but in cold, very cold weather, just sitting there, getting colder and colder by the minute. Now,
Did we freeze too?
in this environment, entirely possible unless you guys take steps to keep yourselves warm.
I want to go towards the fortress.
Let's go.
I'm sick of sitting in the snow. I'm going towards the fortress. You've already got my bed.
I'm getting in the fortress.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we head back down, but
Wait.
okay.
So you just want to go to the fort or
not
get out the portable fortress? Which one was it?
No, to the fort, the actual big fort.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's two
No,
votes
you
for
go
yes.
fuck yourself.
So
I mean, I'll
coming
follow the
from
group.
the guy that was like, no, we're not fighting the dragon. We're not fighting the dragon. We're not
Oh,
fighting
We all
the
need
dragon.
to
Fight
see
the
it.
dragon. I just want to get inside. I want to see what's going on.
Let's go.
Fucking God.
Not to
Yeah,
you
and
guys
you
can
know
freeze your nuts
you're
off out
gonna
here.
wake the damn dragon boy.
No, we're gonna go
my
upstairs.
Technically,
Yeah, exactly.
technically, the dragon's been woken up.
At least your damn stupid bird can be reinvented. You can't be.
Reinvented.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't invent the bird.
Well, yeah, you did actually.
What came
No,
first,
I
the bird or
summoned
the
the
egg?
bird.
But you invented
No, I
it,
invented the
summoned
bird,
it.
so I invented the bird first.
You did. You
Then I
called
gave
it
it the
Luna.
ability to lay eggs so it could reproduce. There you go. I am the
Yeah,
creator of all
exactly.
birds.
So technically, am I like Luna's great grandson or something?
You're like, no, well, I mean, technically
Yeah,
I am your
cool,
creator if that's the case.
Yeah.
So we're heading to the fort.
Yep.
Don't pick on a sleep-deprived, sad-ass mother, alright?
You ain't
God,
picking on the moms.
I'm sad too. You killed my bird twice. We're
That's
going
what's
to the
going
fort.
on.
Hey, I only killed it once. Dax killed it the first time.
No, you sent it off.
Hey, you allowed it to be sent off, thank you.
You cannot even blame me for that because I was not even here to say otherwise.
Oh,
Dax just rolled something scary because he's smiling at the camera while holding a dice.
I did
You're
nothing.
Yeah,
the
it'll take
ones
it too
that
long.
said we
Let's
wanna
go.
to the fucking
I did
fort.
nothing of the
Let's go
sort.
to the fort. We're going to the fort. I can clip it later, Dax. You're on camera.
This is our
Um,
mission. This is our mission. We need to complete it. Let's go.
exactly. Agreed. Well, technically it's not my
Think of the
mission. I
money.
just tagged along.
Okay.
Technically, it
So,
was Nimbus that got us into it.
Did he though?
Yeah.
I don't believe Nimbus was the one saying that we should go do the dragon.
You know what?
I believe
You
it was
can definitely-
Nimbus that
he
tried
was
to
not-
convince
he
me not to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
definitely-
Nimbus didn't want to go.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Ezekiel's Nimbus's brother though, because he's just as much of a jackass.
How? He wants to go to that. You killed this familiar twice, and you're expecting him not to be a jackass too? Cool.
Yeah, he allowed for it to be sent twice too. Everyone
allowed
agreed
for it
this
to be
was a
sent
good
while we
plan.
were in town, while we were safe. You sent him off in a in a blizzard. She got immediately obliterated, and then you just freeze her to death.
I think obliterated is an understatement.
Excuse me, you know
But
she
going
got
to the fort.
frozen to death.
I want to go towards that creepy voice.
We're gonna die.
Yep, because someone wants to be a dumbass.
so while you are all sitting there, freezing, beginning to argue,
Because if you kill my character, Oni, I am going to be very pissed.
you do hear that.
Piss me out as all you want.
You do hear that guttural kind of growl in the distance, echoing through this valley. You get the sense noises in this type of valley and how it's sort of been shaped and formed. Sound carries a lot.
Let's go to the fort.
Let's go.
Technically, sound is muffled in the snow. It is not carriage.
But
Well,
in this
if they-
valley,
I'm gonna get
things
checked
bounce.
then.
We're going to the fort.
Okay, so you're all going to the fort. Are you going stealthily?
Very unwillingly.
Okay.
Point. I was just gonna walk.
I'm guessing not stealthily, because I'm guessing we're getting dragged, kicking and screaming.
I mean, you could pass
I'm
without a
stealthing.
trace.
Y'all can fucking go on your own.
Yeah,
You
I
can be dumb
suppose we
on
could
your own.
actually
I'm
pass without a trace. Hold on. Let me have a look, though, as to...
I will allow yous. You're about about an hour and a half's worth of travel. But if you pick up the pace a little bit while trying to be stealthy, I'll let you get away with it. Pass without a trace to get to the fort. I won't cover you once you're in. I'll let you get away with that. If you just want to do it that way.
Let's go.
You just gotta give me five seconds. I've got to move.
All right, well, while she gets ready to cast that, it's a +10 to stealth. So I need a Gru stealth check, and this includes the people with you.
Am I doing it with advantage still or without?
Do you have
14
advantage
to
on stealth?
24.
Yes.
Then
I
roll
got
advantage.
14.
Shit.
21.
Yeah, your thing played up again. Did it twice. Stupid app. Alright, but 21, yeah. Well,
Well, I
Well,
saw 21, but I guess 24 is the first one.
well, yeah. Well, then add 10 to that.
Never one came up. So 34?
Oh, we're adding 10, so I'm at
Yeah.
22.
Pass without a trace, yeah, is +10.
24 then.
So mine would be 34.
14.
22.
22, okay. And for the L, 25 on the horse and cart. Not bad, not bad. So as you begrudgingly decide, fuck it, we're gonna go. Aethra casts a spell. You feel that air of sneakiness in the midst of the grumblings and the rumbles and the verdant distance. Proceeding along for the next hour's travel, staying low, staying quiet. One of you keeping your eyes to the skies, looking for the other, that bloody predator that took out Luna. Didn't really see much.
Of course, he's in the group.
He's so quick you wouldn't even know it. You make your way through, and then for all of you can now see coming through this ravine pass, opening up to almost like a valley type area at 200 to 300 feet wide. It's probably actually a little bit wider, to be perfectly honest. But then you see the fortress to your left, mostly built into this side mountain / ravine. What you didn't quite pick up on, actually, I'll say for this, who's leading the charge on this one, marching forward?
Apparently the dumbass that wanted to go in, so was he.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I wanted to go too.
You
So.
can like, you know, you can not call me a dumbass. That's good too. You know, like we already got there.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Like, this ease up on the name calling a little bit. Like, jokes aside, is just like, okay, after a while, it gets a bit old. So.
But yes, I will lead.
Okay. Can you please roll a perception check for me?
I most certainly can. Perception. 17.
17, okay. Being on a ground level now as opposed to being up in the air, the one thing that Aethra didn't pick up on floating through is to closer, where the ramp is, the ramp would be more on the western side going up into this fort, but on your guys' side, which would be like I got that backwards. Eastern side is where the ramp is. You guys are coming from the western side. Sorry. Further, probably between almost to 3/4 of the way heading towards the fort on the ravine itself, you start to look over and you see disturbing earth and ice. Looking closer, you can see like part of the illusion is it is still actually blistering storm as well. I've turned the audio off just to make life easier. Not blistering storm, but quite a bit of fog and mist blasting through with wind. You see, part of the wall to the lower section has actually been carved out, and there's a very deep, dark pit. It's a little hard to make out the features in the distance, but it looks like these very dark, jaggedy, rock-type walls, rock, and snow, mixture, and ice, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's been hard to pick up on, but yeah, there's something has been dug away about 3/4 of the way to this fort, sort of like perhaps going underneath it. But yeah, there was something you didn't quite pick up on as the bird being aerial in a blizzard. But seeing that, do you want to continue straight for the fort itself and try and bypass this massive dugout, or head for that instead?
I'd say go for the fort itself.
Mm-hmm. In agreement.
Okay.
I was about to say that hole might lead us to a back entrance to the fort.
Or it may lead us straight to the
dragon. Yeah, I mean, like, thinking
Sure.
logically.
Probably where the dragon is.
Yeah, thinking logically, that is
Probably
very
the
close to where the
dragon's
dragon. Yeah, exactly.
I'll say on this one, as you guys sort of approach this area, deciding to go left or a bit further to the right, who has proficiency in investigation?
Me. I have a proficiency in investigation
You do as well.
with a +4.
Roll investigation for me.
Will do. Don't manage the 9.
Kind of hard to tell. It could be just a natural thing. Could be the dragon lived down there. You do notice around the sort of opening many ice formations. Sort of get a bit of a glance. Look, some of this ice that looks like that maybe was part of a wall blocking this area. Probably about 6 inches thick. As you get closer, the wind is in the cool air battering you. You swear you see it almost rapidly closing. Like, almost like moisture is rapidly forming and closing this entrance as quick as it's being generated.
Yep, let's just head to the vault. The vault, the fucking fort, that's the one.
Into the fort? Okay.
Yeah, we'll head to the fort.
Now, alright, making your way up. Which everyone pushing through all of this in this intense cold, now that you're actually within this sort of ravine with the wind howling and just beating you guys down, and my stream deck doesn't want to fucking work. Why? There we go. Bring back the intensity, the cold. You're almost like your hands, because I'm pretty sure none of you had cold resistance.
My sword gives me cold resistance.
I'm pretty sure that's only if it's drawn.
Is it? Well, then I draw the sword.
Actually, that's a good question. Your Frostbrand.
Yeah, when drawn.
While you hold the sword, you have resistance to fire damage.
Oh, is it fire damage?
In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds a bright light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay, keeping that shit sealed. I just look at the beacon. Just vroom, vroom.
I'm kind of glad I
You
looked
can
it up.
have the potion.
Immediately turns into a lightsaber.
Can I hold it for a minute?
No, mate.
I was thinking you asleep.
No?
No, okay. I thought I was hearing snoring then.
You're about to, your hands is floating over that button.
Oh yeah, it's always there for the explosions. But pushing through, it is just in this area now. Your hands, all of you, are just, they're numb. You are cold. You are wet. This is probably like the closest any of you have felt probably to being a living death. It's just, all it takes is a knock on the head and that'd be it. You is just that numb to the bone, all of you. As you push through up onto the walkway going up to the side of this fort. Make your way up. The wheels kind of squeaking. You can see like rust has already begun to rapidly form around the wheels of the cart. The horse is barely trudging on. It is just, for days has been pulling this shit through the snow. Quite oftentimes a few of you had to push the cart itself through. But you'll make your way up, turn right, up again. You do get to a number of steps. It takes a little bit to sort of pull everything up onto the main courtyard area. And then do you all go into the actual fort itself?
I say yes.
I agree.
Just looking at that picture, right where that big door is, you guys are right in front of that.
Can we tell the temperature difference from the door to the like outside, or is it just like our hands are like that frozen?
I'd say roll perception with disadvantage. Because not only is it freezing cold and you're just numb to the bone, you're also higher up.
I'd say I just go. We'll just go in. I'm not gonna bother rolling it.
Okay. You'll start making your way in. I really need to add a fade to that.
I don't know how to do the disadvantage thing. So.
Right click.
Right click?
Yeah, where the numbers are, you right click on the number. If you're on mobile, you hold the number and it'll pop up.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, anything you know.
Yeah, more than that. I probably figured that out before, and I just stopped listening.
D&D Beyond. Okay.
I actually figured out accidentally and told everyone else.
Yeah, I remember you saying something. I just completely forgot how to do it.
So as you all start making your way into this area, the entryway, as you'll start to pile in, the soldiers with you are just frozen over. During all this, the poor dwarves in all of this, the snow for a lot of them has been almost head height. There's this entire trek. So many of them have actually stayed behind the bigger people to follow them as they trudge through. So for them, is head to toe, they're just like basically soaked, miserable. As you all pile into the entryway, the wheels of the cart get stuck just that little bit to the very edges of the doorway. You can't quite pull the horse and cart all the way through. You can disconnect the horse and pull it through if you like.
Well, yeah, I don't want the horse just sitting out there in the snow. Wait, they're both stuck, is it?
No, the cart is stuck.
Oh, okay.
The car is stuck in the doorway.
Oh. What are the fucking chances?
Just not quite wide enough for a cart with a big blister on it.
I have a question.
Yes.
42.
How big is this room we're in?
I'll tell you right now. So immediately upon entering this area, as a note, do you just disconnect the horse just for argument's sake?
Yes.
Yeah.
There should be the room in the we had the map for, isn't it?
Yes, that first image uploaded. The room you're currently in. Wait a second here. Close to 50 feet long.
How wide and how tall?
Oh god. Width-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say, because that map is also the image I put up is kind of rough. It's about 40 long, and the widest sections. Wait, did I say 50 long?
You said 50 long.
Yeah, it's about 50 long, and the widest area is about 30 to 35 wide. Like that image I put up is like just sort of general idea, but it's not perfect to scale. Just as a note.
Okay. About how tall?
Tall, about 15, 20 feet maximum.
Okay.
Which sounds like a lot, but it's only like a handful of meters.
I had an idea, but I don't think it's tall enough.
What's your idea?
Oh, I was gonna say we put the fortress down inside of here.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. And
Jesus.
probably the creation of that in an enclosed space that probably echoes.
Not just creates a fucking cave in.
Well, it also would give us a safe place inside of here.
Now, also to
The dragon still out to damage it.
as a note as
Do what?
well, now that you've pulled the horse, who wants to roll a stealth check or animal handling? I'll say so, either stealth or animal handling to keep the horse sort of calm and collected in a corner, not making too much noise. This would be with disadvantage because of the flooring and how sound travels. Who wants to do it?
Don't look at me. My animal handling's not that good.
I have
Mine's
plus
not.
6.
I have +4 for animal handling, but my stealth is higher.
I'm gonna roll animal handling.
I've got a +4 for animal handling.
Well, that didn't go well. 11.
So it takes a little bit. You pull the horse to the side, and you sort of, I mean, for the red, you kind of actually hitch it to one of the heavy, sort of rotten stool type chairs, quite long ones. About you probably fit like 5-6 asses on without too much issue. But the process of the sound just echoes through this place. Okay, natural one. But the horse settles. Cold as you all fucking are. It is still. There is a coolness to the air, like almost. Y'all ever watch The Day After Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
We're like the end of the movie where like they go into the library and it's just like ice is just on the walls, the furniture, everything. But it can like wipe off a little bit.
So not like solid ice, more like the frosty ice.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda, it's like that in this place, like with patches of solid ice in certain sections. So it's cold. It's very, very cold being stone and earth and all that kind of stuff, but not as bad as outside was.
I wanna
Which
go upstairs.
okay. Excuse me. All right. What is the rest of you doing while Z starts heading upstairs?
I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs too.
I want to cast Identify on the door.
Okay.
Well, that's actually gonna take a while, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
It'll take you about 10 minutes, I think. Wait, no,
11.
is that ritual identified? Then
Yeah.
that's an hour.
It says 11 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that if you like.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, so you go up and cast Identify on the door. It's a beautiful door. Heavy, ornate. What you can glean.
Magic, is it?
Quite very old. There is a slight magical enchantment to the door. Not in the sense of like locking it, but reinforcing it. If that makes any
Probably
sense.
could knock it down.
Yeah, designed to take a hit. But looking at the store as well, you do see there is a locking mechanism to the door. Quite large, like ornate, intricate handles that sort of curve in multiple directions, almost like, kind of like stone-like antlers that sort of meet almost in the middle at the base with a lock intercept in between them. The door.
Gonna be picked.
You could certainly try. Do you want to try and pick it?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I don't have tools.
I think I'm the only one that does.
I don't have tools either. I was just bring up people to identify.
What tools?
Okay.
Thieves' tools.
Oh, no, not thieves' tools.
Alright,
Have
Harley.
any doom.
Well,
Even I have these tools. Hold on.
if not, you can create them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I've got a set, but I could create them. Yes,
Alright,
if I
Harley,
need be.
well, if you want to try and pick this lock, finally a rogue thing to do.
And you're here for it.
that too. Roll a dex check for me.
With a guidance.
Add your proficiency modifier doubled.
So instead of a 3, it'll be a 6.
Yeah.
Plus a d4.
So 20 plus the d4. So 1. So 21. 27?
27? You feel it. You've dealt with a lot of locks in your time. Not in this campaign. Prior to it. You haven't had many locks to deal with, to be honest. I'll add more, don't you worry. But you've had a lot of experience, with breaking into things and busting doors and locks, all that kind of stuff. You get to the very last tumbler and you feel like it could go. Then you feel your tool starting to bend. Probably the cold certainly not helping, and you stop before you break your tool. You figured you got most of the way through it, but this is that last one you couldn't quite get. Unfortunately, it's a failure. Not a critical one though, because you didn't break your tools or anything, but you can certainly try again if you wish. Yes.
Anything I could help.
Did you say something, Harley?
No, I just said here.
Okay, yeah. You sound like you're a mile away again.
I mean, I can try again. I don't know how much better it'll be.
There you are. Yeah, you can certainly try again if you want.
And I'm still going to cast guidance.
6,
Oh my god.
8, 9. Is that another added +3?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta math for a second before I do the
That's a
D4.
natural 20.
Yes, it is. +6, so 32 before the D4. You did say guidance, right, Bob?
Yes.
You don't
You
have to
did.
recast it. It lasts for a minute.
True. Yeah.
An extra 3, so 35.
God damn. I need to start making
It only
DCs like
worked-
40.
It only worked. It only worked this time. It
But
only worked this time because I gotta do 20.
going back in, you know where you were wrong. You felt it. And you had a second to sort of warm up. You can feel that guidance almost putting warmth into your hands. Maybe it was just the touch of a loved one, perhaps, but you feel inspired. You feel confident. The cold won't fucking beat you. You're gonna beat it. You go in there and just... And you feel the lock turn. and then the door you can feel comes loose and free. Y'all go in.
Are we
Yes.
opening this bitch or what?
We unlocked it, so why not? Actually, before we do, check for traps.
Okay, check for traps.
Is
Trying to remember. Just roll your dex check and add your proficiency bonus.
Dex. 19 plus 3, so that'll be 22, I think.
22 will do it. As you start pushing in the door just a little bit, you look down and you do see right at the very as the gate, the doors just pop open slightly open, you see a wire just sitting there. You manage to go through and just enough to push it down a little bit, so like not become tight or anything, but enough so where you can get the doors to sort of slip past a little bit and sort of hold it in place. About the line was about ankle height, so it was like pretty close to the ground, but easy to catch. But at the moment, as long as you're conscious of it, you can easily step over this trap or just go and disarm it. Up to you.
Yeah, should probably disarm it.
Okay. Let's say with that check, you do see it's a trip system, obviously, but looking up, you can see it's kind of like a giant door hinge, except the hinge is pointed to go towards the door with a number of spikes protruding from it, as if someone came through this rapidly and tripped it, it would just come down right into the face. So good looking out for a trap, because that could have ended very, very badly. But yeah, you fix it, cable comes loose and you prop the door open. These things are heavy old doors, beautiful in design, like a deep, dark, almost marble texture to them. Pop them open, walking in to the area, which I'll get ready to put in the Discord. I'll just keep it ready for a second. Which one is it? Nope. That one. Right, so walking into this area, you can now see in front of you is this quite a large open area. To the sides, you see a number of shelving and tomes and books, or all sorts of manner of things, clutter, space all over the place, piles of clothing, perhaps materials and gear, it's hard to say. To the right, you see a very large 4-post bed, quite actually large one, pleasant, if a bit obviously frozen over and cold in its time. You see a room to your left with the door shut. So the very back of the room, you'll see three arched doors all close together that perhaps lead to another room or area. In the very center of this room, and leading up to it directly in front of you, you do see a trail of old dried blood leading up to a body in front of a large woven statue. Just staring there. This thing is just a hulking. This statue is probably about a good, let's say 10 to 15 feet tall. There's this hulking woven form, just staring at all of you. You see the body now is like it perhaps crawled to it and was reaching for it before it died. And I'll put the photo. There's like a general sort of layout of the room in the Discord. Like, there's no crazy details I haven't put onto the actual image, but it's the basic idea.
Just for a point of reference, how big is the room?
This room probably be about similar to downstairs, about close to 40 wide by about 30 to 40 wide. As a rough guess. And about height. Yeah, about 20, 25 feet. Quite a larger area.
I'm just going to go into the center of the room, kneel, and I'm going to use Detect Magic.
Okay, Detect Magic. Give me 1 second here. Alright, 1 sec. Just checking notes. Bear with me a second. Okay. Alright, Detect Magic, you extend your thoughts to feel the magical energies and ley lines around you. You do get a small, similar to what Kura identified earlier with the door, an essence of magic coming from that. A faint essence of magic coming from the statue and the body in front of it. That's all you currently pick up.
Well, I'm going to tell party what I felt.
Definitely investigate the body.
Roll investigation.
I'm not good at that. And I got 30-20.
Damn, I think there's a few of those tonight.
30-20. Sorry, I was just quickly reading up on my notes. Okay, investigating the body, shifting it over carefully in case it was a trap or anything. You do see this skeletal-like visage, but with bits of frozen skin in place and whatnot, so not completely decayed or anything, but definitely a body that's been here for a long time in the cold, but it's still exposed to certain elements, so it's not like completely frozen solid or anything, but
It wouldn't be the guy we're here looking.
No, this body looks decades old, but partially preserved because of the coldness, but not enough.
That's what I was about to ask. Is it the guy we're looking for?
No, this guy's been here a long time. And
Is there
he was
anything
in
on
a
his
room
person?
that was very sealed. Sorry, what was that, Bob?
I said, is there anything on his person?
Well, Pure did do an investigation. Why not? Bob, roll an investigation for me.
Can I roll an Arcana check on the statue?
Go for it. I'll say either Arcana or History. Your choice.
Arcana's my best.
Go for it.
Oh, you have got to be actually kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a statue.
It's a statue.
I rolled a 16.
I saw that. Give me 1 second, please. I need to pull something up.
You think the statue might be of a wolf? You're not entirely sure though.
Yes. Made of something. It looks like a wolf, you know. Maybe talks like one.
You could also try to identify the statue.
I do have that, so I could.
I have a go at Arcana,
On what?
the statue.
Yeah, you can roll either Arcana or History, up to you. Bear with me, I'm just getting the thing up for you.
Yeah, you deal with that. I'm not much better.
Definitely a little better than mine. Double mine, in fact.
Well, yeah. Still not as good as we would have liked.
Uh, 14. Okay. Just give me 1 second here. I'm just trying to find something.
Yeah, no, deal with Bobber with the
Yeah.
girls
I had this stuff
and her phones.
readied, and I think I accidentally deleted it. That's why I have to find it all again.
Oh no.
Sorry.
How dare you?
What was the statue look like again? Sorry.
A large wolf.
Large wolf. Okay, thank you.
Okay, almost there. There it is. Alright, I'll just put this stuff just on this character so I don't lose them again. So, in case, because I know you guys will identify very shortly. Almost there. Investigating the body. Sorry, yes, getting there. You do find a fairly average, ornate kind of staff. You didn't check it earlier. You didn't get too much of a magical presence from it. More for decorative type purposes. But investigating the body, you do find the gloves. What do I have two here?
Gloves for both hands?
Did you just say his pants?
I said gloves for both hands.
Oh, stole his pants. I'm like, all right, I guess he's not using them. He can take them.
Well, if anyone was going to steal pants, it would be Bob.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
They look
I
comfy.
asked why he had two of them, so I said
But like,
maybe it's gloves for both hands.
the poor guy's dead. You didn't have to like expose his butt cheeks to the world.
Zombie
You
butt.
ain't gonna care.
Okay,
Zombie butts.
All right, you find investigate the body. You find the staff. It's fairly meh. You find a handful of coins on them, about 30 gold coins, about 20 silver, but they look kind of like old in style, but money's money. But you do notice the gloves, the chest armor, and a bit of a almost crown above this dead guy's head are in pristine condition. No damage to them. You actually, looking closer, you can see where that trail of blood was coming from was running underneath the armor, so whatever happened to him, the armor was fine.
It wouldn't be worth like using like a. Oh no, never mind. If he's like, is he just skin and bones at this point? Like just bones?
I'd
Is
say
he like just frozen?
About half decayed, if that makes any kind of sense.
But you can see that the blood's coming out from underneath his armor.
We do
Frozen.
have the ring.
Frozen. Right. Okay.
Yeah, like that old frozen stain.
Right, fair enough.
Yes.
We do have a ring of Speak with Dead we could use.
Jesus.
I'll be damned, someone remembered.
It's actually good.
That note, I'm just trying to fiddle with it. Did you use that before? Because it said it only had one charge, and I accidentally just hit it, and it's now giving me no charges, and I'm trying to fix it. So give me a second. I think I've got to do a long rest.
Hey, also, you're breathing into the mic, mate. I can't hear either.
Oh, sorry.
I can help you there, doll.
I think I just got to do a long rest, don't I, to recharge it?
This ring allows you to use Speak with Dead spell up to 3 times a day.
Yeah, but I accidentally hit it once, but it said it only had one charge left. So did you previously use it?
No.
No, it's that item came from the homebrew category, so its stats may be a little bit wonk. So don't read too much into it.
Okay.
So if it says that, it's all right. You still got three goes total.
Okay. Just alrighty. No
I don't know
problem
what we're
then.
gonna ask. But
We'll ask about the statue.
What do you guys want to do?
I say we use it. We have 3 charges.
Agreed.
Small problem with that. Actually, maybe Zeke would know this, probably more so. Speak with Dead, once you cast that on an entity, you can't do it again. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one time shot.
So, if my memory is correct, which I'll bring the spell up, pretty sure it is 5 questions. It doesn't have to give truthful answers.
No, so 5 questions. It has its own will on what the questions it can, like the answers it can give you, what it feels at the time. And as soon as the 5 questions are done, it pretty much disintegrates. And then its use is completely over. Like you can't just ask it any more than 5 questions. Because I'm pretty sure we tried that in Baldur's Gate, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The corpse only knows what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or recognizes you as an enemy. Spell doesn't return a creature's soul to its body, only animating its spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
from the description itself, well, it seems that it isn't permanently stopped from spell. It's only 10 days.
It was the
back 10 days later. Spell fails if the course was the target of the spell from the last 10 days.
There's normally a second part to that about how you can't do it again. We'll proceed under that assumption until I find out otherwise, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I swear I've seen it.
I don't think we're gonna wait around 10 days.
Yeah.
Isn't that just how they play it in Critical Role?
Maybe. I swear I've seen it though, that it says that. But we'll proceed under that assumption though. So, do you cast Speak with Dead?
Well, first we should probably have 5 questions ready. Or are you just wanting to make the questions as we get the answers?
I mean, one thing we should ask about is the statue. We should ask about the stuff he's carrying.
So we can't ask him about cause of death.
I think we can.
That would probably fall within the realm of what it would know, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it knows what killed it, it would.
Could because we've got 2 questions already done. Could we do a cause of death as a 3rd question? That means we've got 2 other questions to play with then.
Yep.
Would he know how he died? Or how long he's been dead?
Probably not how long he's been dead for. That would probably be new information.
Yeah, he would
Well,
know.
I'm meaning more like the time period that he died in.
Oh yeah, what he? I mean, I don't know.
Date?
Well, the thing is, like, that would have to leave us to know what day it is as well. Like, what the day of today is before, and then try and compare it to. Like, I don't know if knowing about when he died, is probably, like, if that's something we need to know about. Like, I don't think so. I mean, it's a good question, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if we would need that information, you know?
Currently, it is year 835 PD.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like we're asking a dead guy like when he, like what day he thinks it is. Like
I'm
is
saying
that
like, what year do you think it is? Or,
yeah? But like, is that
I
something we
don't
need to know?
I don't know.
Like,
I think so currently right now.
I think,
we've
like-
got other things.
yeah, like
I
you
think
said,
it's a good one to ask if we don't have anything else.
Yeah, I mean the
Yes.
statue is
Agreed.
decent. How he died, if we can. What was the other question that you said that you were going to ask?
Statue.
Ask.
Yeah, so statue, death.
The stuff on him.
Oh, and
Something.
obviously the relation to the gear. So now we need 2 other questions.
Well, I think it also depends what he says about the statue and that
Could
too.
be
I
like-
think.
We could
Yeah,
ask him
that's what I
who he
think.
is.
Well, I
Oh.
think it also depends on his answers. I think we need to
yeah.
allow leeway for that as well.
Yeah.
We do
How
have
long?
10
How
minutes.
long is the spell active, or does it
10
end in
minutes.
10 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. Could we ask
So we
him
can't do
if
what they did in
what-
the D&D movie and just like leave him there forever.
No,
No.
unfortunately
Is
not.
it possible to ask him if they have any supply rooms?
Yeah.
Whatever
'Cause
supplies is probably not any good anymore.
He doesn't know that, but I'm saying like, if he can get like a gist of where the supplies are being kept on what floor, then we can search the floor for other supplies as well, i.e., weapons, armor, all that kind of stuff.
But none of that would be any good anymore.
The answers are usually
Alright,
brief,
magical items
cryptic, or
seem to be.
repetitive.
I mean, they're either frozen. I don't see magical items losing their durability.
That being said, that is true.
I don't know. Do magic items decay over time?
I'd say normally roll an
think so.
Arcana check, but typically most magical items can last a very long time.
That's what. Yeah. See.
Only like the most ancient of things may fade, but they still hold some sort of semblance.
Yeah.
You
So
know
that's what I'm
what?
saying. Like, if we can get a supply room, or at least find out what floor supplies are being kept on, we can search that floor. You know what I mean?
All the magic stuff he has on him are like pretty much pristine.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's also saying that that's also stating like if he's got other magic gear around, it would also probably be pristine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we have to.
I think I must have zoned out and missed something. Did
Well,
he have
just-
something magical on him?
He had,
I mean, we
was
don't know if it's magical. There's a
Staff or
staff,
something.
armor, and a
gloves,
crown.
chest, and
But yeah, but
crown.
most of the gear that he's wearing is pristine. That's what I'm saying. Like if we find
Well-
other stuff,
Oh, right,
like we can probably
okay.
find others.
Well, during that time of looking at the body and sort of the area and detect magic last 10 minutes, actually Nuran would have seen the magic emanating from the body and those pieces, but not the staff. The staff looked more for just appearance's sake. Nice looking staff. Fancy.
Firewood.
Pretty
but-
much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like from what we've seen on the body, the gear is pristine. We can ask him about other supplies, and then we can go check. What is the worst? Like the worst thing we could do is go check. And if the worst comes to worst, they're all destroyed. So what? All we lost was time. But that's what I'm saying. Like I should ask if do they have any supplies to help us? And it really depends on what his answer is. But then yeah.
Well,
But what?
whoever has the ring will be doing the questioning.
Well, that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
through. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna actually identify.
Okay, you mean I've got to do all this talking?
Give me the ring, I'll do it.
No, you got to be attuned to it.
I know. I just wanted to
Okay. All right. So, what's the first question we want to ask?
Ask about the statue.
the statue.
All right. So, what exactly am I asking, though?
What does the statue represent?
Okay.
What is the statue?
What is the meaning of the statue?
Right.
That is probably the better question to ask. What is the meaning of the statue?
That's actually three separate questions, but anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was trying to get the exact word.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Alrighty. Let's cast this bitch of a spell.
Okay. As you place a hand on part of the body. The light begins, this greenish faint light emanating from it into the body. You see the head turn shit. And the head turns to you, just this, like, almost pits of eye sockets, but there's like a little bit of gunk left of one eye just staring at your aethra. Waiting.
What is the meaning of the statue?
The head turns slightly. Represents Laura's strength and cunning.
What was that? Represents the what?
Melora's strength and cunning.
Okay. What was the next question, guys?
It was, what was it, the gear that he's wearing? Is that what we were asking him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His gear, how he died, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. So go like, what's the gear he's wearing? I guess.
What is the gear he's wearing, or
I
is
don't know.
how
What's
is
a
his
better way
gear
of wording that?
preserved? Yeah, like we got to word this correctly. What exactly about his gear are we wanting to know? How it's been preserved, or what his gear what regimen?
What's the significance of the garb he's currently wearing?
Yeah. So there you go. Go with that.
What is the significance of
Yep.
the?
Garb he's currently wearing.
Okay. What is the significance of the garb you are currently wearing?
Looks deeply at you. Roll persuasion check.
Persuasion. I suck at 10. Woo!
So the question was, what was the significance of the armor?
Yes, pretty much.
The armor was used to defend those of the past for the Wild Mother.
You guys are taking notes. Okay.
Technically, we aren't hearing any of this.
No, you're hearing it.
Are we hearing it? I
It's
thought
here.
the only person.
It's
who-
looking at her
he
and
speaks out
speaking.
loud.
Yeah, I thought the only person that can see it is the person wearing the ring.
No.
but I guess-
No, the only person that can ask the questions is the person.
I'm the
wearing-
only one that
fair
can
enough,
ask
okay.
it.
Okay, didn't know
So
that.
you're all hearing this.
Well, I'm not writing the notes. Leave it up to Kuro.
How did you die?
The dragon. I fought it in my form. But it was too strong alone.
His form.
That could be another question we could ask. What form? But
Okay.
yeah.
Although-
Do we... All right.
That was-
what,
That was
I'm
three,
putting one
right?
and one together.
that's three.
Yeah,
that's three
that's the third
questions. We
one.
got two. That's what I'm saying. Like the next one is about the suppliers. Like if he has any supplies for us to fight the dragon, or actually, yeah, ask him if he has any supplies for us to fight the dragon. Ow.
I don't even want to know what
Okay,
the
are
fuck
we
that was.
all in agreement on that?
Yeah.
Do you have any supplies we can use to fight the dragon?
I don't know. I fled in here to protect the gift. The Wild Mother.
Wild Mother? Do we ask him who this Wild Mother is? don't
He
know.
said
If
the
we...
gifts, though, didn't he? The gifts of Wild Mother.
I think
Yeah.
we should either ask him what are the gifts or what is your form.
Oh, that is So which one do we want to vote on?
Well, does it matter what his form is, really? Like, whatever his form was, he didn't beat it in.
Well, we could
so-
technically be talking to that thing that was the wolf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm
This could be. We could be talking to the guy that could transform into a giant wolf. So I guess let's just ask him what the gifts are, because technically we could already be holding the gifts. Actually, no, because it was just armor.
armor, gloves, and a crown.
Yeah. So protecting his gifts. I don't know what that would mean. Yeah, I guess
Maybe the statue,
ask him what the
I'll
gifts
show
are, because that's probably a better option. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know what we would need to know about his form.
Well, yeah. So it either be who Wild Mother is or the gifts. So the gifts.
Well, can we make? I personally know who the Wild Mother is, but I don't know if I'd know in game.
Roll a religion check if you would like to know.
+4 in religion.
I got a 4.
Yeah, she sounds
so
wild.
We're all hearing this. Can we all roll a religion, or is that?
Yeah, can we?
Sure, go for it.
I got a 15.
19.
16. I guess we all have pretty good upset checks for it.
Oh,
Natural 20.
A natural. Fuck, Jesus Christ, Bob.
Jesus.
Bob just got a natural 20.
I think Harley's still.
No, she said
Um,
she got a 4.
No, she said she was having issues with the kids. Okay, well,
I feel ya.
natural 20. Just give me 1 second. Just reading my notes here. Where is? Okay, so Melora is quite commonly known as one of the prime deities. This fucking webpage with 1,000 ads running. Yeah, so definitely known as one of the.
Spawn ad block.
Yeah, in a million years when I remember too. Yes, known as one of the more prime deities. Very much about nature, watching over people, guiding the passages of quite often normally quite guide like the passageways of like ships and travelers, but also in lands as well. You know, protecting very dangerous paths, whatnot. Looking out for weary souls, anything nature based. If you want more in-depth stuff, I can definitely find it. Definitely one of the good ones.
Yeah, because we know about the Wild Mother now. Let's just ask him what the gifts were.
Alright. What are the gifts?
The gifts she granted was the armor that allowed the defense of this pass as the wolf.
There you go.
And
That was his form.
That was 5, wasn't it?
Yep, that's 5.
Yes.
That was the 5th. Yes.
That's all 5. So, what was that last one? The
bye-bye.
armor that granted what?
I'm gonna put the armor on.
Protection as
why
a
would
wolf.
you need to? Why would you need to put it on? You can wild shape.
Okay. To skip back to what I was trying to hear properly, armor that what?
The armor they get it was a gift from obviously Wild Mother that allows the wearer, I'm assuming, to take the form of the wolf.
Okay.
Basically,
I'm gonna put the armor on.
Basically, it's just a free wild shape. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
No.
Well,
It's a
Ouch.
specific wild shape.
I was about to say it would more than likely have to be a specific wild shape.
It'd
And
have
probably
to be a
Giant
fit.
husky. Why would you need a wolf?
I'm wondering though if it's like some sort of mega wolf or something.
Well, you do have someone in your party who can identify things.
Oh, that'd
I
be
thought he was
handy.
already working on that.
Carrot!
Yeah.
Throws in the armor at his head, just ping!
Oh, that's right. You were trying to identify, weren't you? Okay. It's
Trying to
taking about.
identify the statue, was it?
And I don't think it would have completed it in that time since it takes 11 minutes. But
So, were you identifying the armor or the statue?
I'd go with the armor for now.
Okay. 3 separate pieces that you're identifying, but yeah, it takes you about half an hour to do if you're willing to sit there and kind of just wait. But y'all can look this up if you wish. It is gloves, hide, and crown of the great wolf. And after identifying it, requires attunement by either a druid or a monk. Actually, the gloves do. The medium armor just requires attunement, and the helmet only requires attunement. I don't know why they're all separate, but there they go.
Give him the gloves. He doesn't need everything else.
Well, I would suggest looking him up.
I know, I'm just being a dick.
As usual.
Terraria, I swear to God.
You kind of walked into that one. You got to be honest.
Yeah, but I have control of his say on my Minecraft server.
Creepers galore.
I mean, I could just remove all the stuff I've made.
Now, boys.
So with gloves,
Ooh.
hide, and what?
Oh god.
Crown.
Crown.
I just have a look at the hide. Have a look at the hide. Yeah.
So
The DM's worst nightmare.
Are we just giving them all to
Well,
to Z?
that's
Hold on.
Okay, is the only person that could probably use it. Do you need all of them to turn into the wild shape into
hide.
You just need the
one that
hide?
lets you-
So why don't we just give him the gloves and the hide, and then someone else can take the crown?
What's the
I'm still
crown?
trying to find the crown.
I've never found it either, but
The crown.
Just search out Great Wolf in the item.
Yeah, just type in Great Wolf.
Oh, that would have made
Oh.
killer. Thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, he needs all 3. Trust me.
Yep.
Well, then give it all to him.
Aether,
What?
me and you could use it, but I will
Sure.
take it and give you the Stone of Control and Earth Elements and the Rust Bag of Tricks.
I don't want
Damn.
either of those two.
It immediately just gives you everything. Just
He's
wait,
like,
can I
"What
take
the-"
can I take the Earth Elemental one?
No.
So,
You're not allowed
Why?
anything up the way you spoke to me.
Wait, huh? Why am I not allowed the Earth Elemental thing?
Because this is between me and Z, and I said no to you. Go away.
Sound fucking okay. Well, someone's a bit fucking greedy.
it is a great wolf.
No, I'm just cranky at you.
The fuck did I? You're the one that killed my bird twice. Why are you
you
cranky
went
at
off at
me?
me.
Good. You killed my bird twice.
I'm just actually even reading about this wolf thing. But if you really want to, Z, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just actually catching up on what this great wolf thing is.
No, I'm just saying. I just want the stone elemental thing, but it's all good.
Yeah, but knowing our luck,
Ow.
you'll turn them against us and kill our whole party.
Hang on.
Get
And
them
what? Hold up. Zeke has been nothing but nice to everybody.
Exactly.
Actually, you
Until
have
we
high.
accidentally use your bird for something for our benefit.
If
then you get
anything-
the shit at us when he gets eaten. Yeah,
If
yeah,
anything, the only person he's gonna crush would be turning Aether into a rolling pin.
Hold on one second.
Exactly. So you're not having it.
You have
Everybody
high
else is
constitution,
fine.
don't you?
Yes, I do. I have.
I mean, it would be a good one for him to have because he's the only one besides B who would have a good concentration on it.
Okay, then fine. Give it to
What's
me.
the save?
Don't
What's the
say I
concentration
didn't say
saving
nothing.
for it though?
Concentration
Wis-
save is usually
just-
constitution.
Just a standard con.
Well,
So
I did also have it, but I've got that many magical items on me at the moment.
I've got one more slot. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I was almost willing to give you me boots.
What boots?
My boots are of kind.
What do they do?
It's nothing really. They just give you advantage on stealth rolls when
So
you
where
move
did you
I
guys-
silently.
had that there.
So,
Where did you guys
hang on.
look up Great Wolf?
So you just click on
Manage
inventory, and you can manage inventory. You can search up Grey Wolf from there.
Yeah. Just
so,
search
hang
Great
on.
Wolf.
So let me get this right. Also, you were going to give me boots that was completely useless to me, just so you could have a ring.
That's not
I
entirely
didn't.
true.
This
I
sounds
wasn't
like a
gonna-
really shitty trade.
I wasn't gonna take the ring.
Why would you? I mean, I'll take the ring because
I mean,
it's the only thing I
if
can
they didn't
work
want to
with.
give you the ring, I was gonna give you the boots.
I mean, I can't
That's the
really.
thing.
There's not much I can do. I get a disadvantage and stuff anyway. It's like it just cut each other out.
Yeah, exactly.
It just cancels it. There's no point in me having the boots. It'd just be wearing normal boots.
But you still be able to make regular checks in heavy armor. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I don't wear heavy armor.
What you're wearing is heavy.
Is it really?
Yep.
No, it's half plate. It's medium armor.
It's still imposes disadvantage. Anything like
Yeah.
plate, chainmail wise, anything like that, that's disadvantage.
No, I'm all good. I don't need the boots. I don't want the boots.
Oh, good.
They sound useless to me.
Axe in the hole. If you're attuned to the height of the Great Wolf, see bonus.
So, while you are all discussing, looking over the potential booty currently sitting in front of you right now, I really need to add a fade to that, but you start feeling the grumble and slight shifting and movement underneath you. Fuck it, we'll let it run out. You hear it, you feel it. It feels deep below. And that's where we end tonight.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The user currently top floor of this fort, looking at some goodies, and something is stirring deep below you, probably the dragon.
I say we should close the door, actually, because it didn't have an attunement or magic on it to help it from being knocked down.
That also could work too.
It'd be a safe place to.
It would.
rest.
It could just rest in there for a bit. How big is the room?
I think that's pretty big.
40 by 40.
Roughly.
Can we fit everybody else in there, or is it just would that be really squished?
No, that's shitloads of room. Your fort is 20 by
What?
20.
Yeah, I was about to say our fort's 20 by 20.
Oh, then we should bring everybody in there and just like chill for a little bit. Close the door.
Okay, you're gonna be shitty my earbud died, and I just missed all of that.
We're wrapping up for the night, but there was grumbles
Okay.
underneath yours.
Okay, now back to the other thing. Bob, Z, whichever. You have all three of the armor pieces, and you can
Yeah,
keep your bag of tricks. It's all
No,
good.
if you want them,
Well,
No.
the thing is, if he attunes to all three, he can't actually use. He's
No.
not attuned to the other stuff.
He doesn't need to attune to the bag of tricks.
Yeah, the bag of tricks and the
Oh.
elemental don't require attunement.
Can I?
No,
take the
none of them
elemental
need
one?
attunement. If
Hands up,
you
please.
if you want to give only the elementals, that's fine because I won't use them.
Okay.
But keep the bag of tricks because I think the bag of tricks is still best with you.
Just remember to tick him off to
But
That
you
would
like summoning thing, the bag of tricks may be nice for you because it doesn't require concentration, I don't believe.
What does the bag of tricks have again?
It summons a
Uh,
couple
Rat,
of random
owl,
items.
mastiff, goat, giant boar, lion, and brown bear.
Ooh.
Which is
There you
up your alley because your circle is summoning.
Yeah, I do a lot of summoning, but
So
it
this-
doesn't have concentration on that.
No,
Nope.
it doesn't require concentration. It is.
Okay, then I'll take the bag of tricks.
There you go. So
You
I'll
twisted
make
my arm.
that- Well, I don't want to seem
I
greedy. I want
practiced
to make
last one
sure.
like 3 times now.
Yeah, you know. Which one's that one? The bag of
Rust.
The rust bag.
bag of rust. Okay, bag of rust. All right, I'll go in and add that now because I will forget because I'm absolutely fucking hopeless.
So, if you're adding that armor, Bob, just prepping for future session. So go into your extras and look up. Actually, I'll do it for you, just for a bit of fun. Wild mount. Actually, I'm already fucking looking at. What am I doing? Bob. We'll go view. Just so you can get a general idea of the thing that you are wild shaping into.
Are you adding it to mine?
Yeah, I'll put it in your extras. God damn, you've been busy in here. Oh, it was great to see. Manage extras. Once it loads. Let's see. Wild shape form.
So, Oni, you're taking the stone of controlling earth elementals?
Sorry, which one was that?
The stone of controlling earth elementals.
Elementals.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll just need to make sure I write it down so I can take it.
So I've just added it to your extras, Bob. The winter wolf form. Have a look at that.
I'm trying to see it. I don't see it yet.
Yeah, refresh.
Refresh.
Like, this thing is awesome.
The stone is touching the ground.
Ooh, winter wolf. 75 hit points. And damage immunities cold. Perfect for the dragon.
A large monstrosity. Nice.
Tack it. The wolf has advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide in snowy terrain.
So exactly where we are.
Well, it also has immunities to cold. Plus,
Oh, so you can walk around with your fucking shirt off, just think like it's a normal day.
And he has cold breath.
Yeah, oh god.
Of freezing wind and a
All right, so
15-foot
Bob has become the most powerful member in the team.
I reckon with
And of course, he
probably
gets the
actually
standard
defeat
pack
the dragon.
tactics.
Well, all wolves have pack tactics.
Yep.
That's why I said standard pack tactics.
You know, as soon as you told me about that door, Dax, I knew where it was leading, but I didn't know it led me to this.
Well, I did tell you weeks and weeks ago, I had a fun surprise plan for everyone, but it sort of depends who would want it more.
Bob. I've never seen Bob beg for more armor.
I like
this-
wild shaping and I like wolves.
Well, that
Bro,
wolf...
you didn't even give me a chance to argue, though. You no, I'll take it.
I'll put it on.
Damn. Yeah, I'm like, shit, okay.
As soon as I figured what it was like, just Bob, take it,
Yeah,
take
I
it.
was gonna say, like, I was trying to see how long I could, like, bring it out for, to see how long I could hold off on it, to, like, not give it to him, but no, you just put it straight on. I'm like, the fuck?
Well, y'all didn't hold out well enough because I would have paid too.
As a point of reference, too.
Maybe would have bought the armor from us.
Typically, most large creatures are about 10 feet tall. For flavor, and I'm making it part of its description, the winter wolf stands 15 feet tall.
Nice.
So it is a
Does that mean we
big
can ride
fucking
Bob in a
wolf.
battle?
I mean, you already could have as a dire husky.
Yes, but I wouldn't go near you as a dire husky.
You can ride anything if it is a category above you in size.
His dire wolf, I don't think the spider, the polar bear, rhinoceros, horse, saber-toothed tiger, forms all could be ridden.
Yep. Technically, the
By the
dire
way,
huskies are just shy of the large category, more or less, but I sort of, you're allowed to ride them.
Well, because I fly, can I technically jump, fly up to him and like ride his ear?
You could.
We can
Actually,
do. We can make just a little chain, just stuck it in the fluff for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, there's no other.
Just get a parachute and a rope and just hold on.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Time to freak the townsfolk out.
Oh, yo, they'd be like, it's real.
Ironically, I think Aether can actually ride his normal wolf form as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Easily.
I am
Yeah,
so
'cause-
down to, if we do walk out of this, can we get Bob to wild shape into... How long can he stay in that form for?
Same as my normal.
2 hours?
2 hours?
Like
Okay, so
hour.
when we're about to get
Just
back into
1
town,
No,
he wild shapes into that big form and we walk in while he's just behind us.
Half of your
We would win-
proficiency
we
bonus
would
rounded
win.
down.
We
Wait,
would
no.
win, like, the hearts of the people, because we'd be walking in with, like, the Guardian.
Sorry, I read that wrong. Half of your druid level rounded down, so you could stay in it for 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours now. I thought so.
and I'm trying to see this. Okay, you can use this feature once per long rest.
So
Right.
once a day, you're a giant wolf for 3 hours. Can't argue with that.
That's pretty fucking cool. Just make sure we don't waste it on the day we need it.
I'm gonna waste it every day. Y'all ready to sleep with a giant wolf every night?
100%. That shit would be warm as fuck. Oh, wait, actually, it'd be
Hey,
nice
no,
warm.
I'm
But
cold.
I think, though, before we close off, too, a small round of applause for Harley for the high fucking DC roll on that block.
Literally.
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
funny.
hell yeah.
We
Go
would
Harley.
not. We would not have been able to do that if
Yeah.
that roll wasn't
That's
there.
a large round of applause. Thank you.
Back,
Of course,
yeah.
it's coming from
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're like, you gave me new
yeah.
armor.
So I put you to work and I get the good stuff.
A normal Bob thing to do.
Hey, I'll
I
pay you
ain't
too.
shit.
I'll pay you too.
Oh dear. Alright, guys, I'm signing off.
All right.
Yeah, I should probably
Same. I've got to go annoy Rosie now.
Okay. Well, good session, guys.
I've
Looking forward to
been
next
currently
week.
up
And
for, what, 22 hours?
I also should be here for the entire time next week.
Oh yeah, a 2-minute
I've-
requires a long rest, right?
no, short rest.
Oh, so are we technically taking a short rest here?
I'd say looking around searching, you're probably just beginning to take one. If you wanted to get your friends downstairs, bring them up and try to take a rest. I won't fight you on it, but it depends sort of what happens next week. I've given you a little bit of freedom because it is the end of the night. I didn't want to kick things off too crazily.
That's fair.
I was actually half thinking we're going to be rolling for initiative at the end of
No.
the session, but
Actually, the whole time that you were running around and doing shit, I was rolling. And I was having some really bad fucking rolls.
Thank fuck for that.
I was going to
you-
say thanks.
Bit of
Fuck.
transparency, you were nearly fucked with the horse, though.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that I kind of figured.
yeah.
I was,
He's
I was
got-
really surprised nothing happened with it.
yeah. Luck be on your side on this fucking
I-
game.
I rolled really terrible with that one.
By the way, this Palworld game is fucking incredible. I love this.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Have a good one.
I gotta
Good
start
night,
getting me
Bear.
some more
Oh.
magic items.
Not bad.
Alright,
So,
bye.
Good night,
Not bad.
guys.
not Ernie.
Good
All
night.
right, catches. A fun little session there, gamers. A good night. Like, I had a suspicion that we may not get to the dragon fight, but we could have. It just sort of depends. Like, they could have gone left and down or up. They decided to go up, and they got something really good for their trouble. So that works out quite well. So, very curious to see what happens next week, though, because they're still, yeah, they found some cool shit, but they haven't found the person that they're after. So, thank you, Birdie. Appreciate that. Hope your weekend's going well, friendly. Sorry, I try not to talk too much in between chat and the others that way because I just get too distracted. But thank you for hanging out. Hey, all the questions I needed to go where to go. The questions is like, where's upstairs? I'm fucking going. Thank you, friendly. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Massive thank you to our raiders coming in tonight. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. Sorry, my brain shut down. Ugh. Been resetting my sleep cycle lately because I've switched from day shifts to night shifts, and now I'm switching back from night shifts to day shifts. So I'm all over the shop. No, it's the Village of Soldiers. I know, I was making a joke. But yeah, good session though. Looking forward to it next week. All right, I almost nearly 3K. We are 8 away. It's funny, it was ages ago. We were well over 3K, but then because we got botted, a lot of things got removed, all that kind of stuff. Are there some good items now? Probably. Or at least a few trips riding around town. 69,000. But yeah, so next week's going to be interesting. Because there's grumbles and the movement underneath. And assuming what you guys do next, like, who knows? Bob might just be all trigger happy and go, yay, I'm a giant wolf now, start running around, and it's like, oh shit, giant thing making noise. Gets the attention of something that used to hunt that big thing. Never know. There's some gold here. Take his cut from the thousands. All right, guys, well, we're going to call that there for tonight. Howl at the top of my lungs. Well, you could. Does mean pretty quickly shit's probably going to go down. But there may actually be a plan to that. You don't know. But yeah, we're going to call it there. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out tonight, guys. Greatly appreciated. I missed hanging out. Last 2 weeks of just having almost no streams really sucked. But good to be back. Get the normal schedule running from this Thursday onwards, because yeah, we got so much shit to do. I tested out Honkai the other day. They gave us a new character for free. The guy kicks ass and crits like a fucking lunatic. I'm just smashing people left, right, and center. So that's been fun. My name is squeeze in a few streams of Power Worlds because that's been fun as well. Although I don't know how well that would go because it's a bit wonky. May have to do it on console or something. We'll see. But yeah. No, guys. Lovely to see us all. It's great to hear everyone's voices again. Excuse me. Yeah. So get some lockpicks from next time we're in town. Yeah, let's look up on that shit. I hope everyone has a great weekend, guys. Don't do it too crazy. Catch you next time. When's it coming on Game Pass? It's already out. I just saw it on PC Game Pass. If it's not out on consoles, it should be very shortly. All right. Turtles.